Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the Tomb of Annihilation Epilogue. We're in person for the first time, except
In
we've
this
been
game.
in this game. No, for the first time. We've never met one another, and we're here now.
Hi, I'm Tyler.
Hello, it's
Hi-
good to
hi,
meet
Tyler.
you. Even though we've already met, it's just being in person now. But this joke is never going to get old. You guys are going to get so tired of us starting every single game with,
We're in person.
"We're in person, look, hee-haw, hoo-ha, hee-haw."
Wow.
Wow. So hopefully today doesn't go as long as Critical Role's 7-hour epilogue that they also had this week. But I don't know what's going to happen, so I guess we'll see what happens. But oh wow, this is exciting having this party in person. This is cool. It's like you destroyed the Soulmonger and it brought you closer together.
I don't know about that.
No. You're probably right.
Did you notice that there's a gap between?
That's I mean, you didn't have to put that gap in between one another, but also because this is kind of an impromptu setup that we've created, there are no character cards on screen. I hope that after 36 episodes of this game, you know who everybody's playing. But one thing we're going to do before we get started is go ahead and level up to 16.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, sheesh.
So that'll be a little thing.
Were we also at full health?
No.
No.
No, we didn't rest.
That's true. We
I'm
didn't
at.
rest after.
After you guys level up, we'll decide what the hell is going to happen after you guys have left the Tomb of the Nine Gods.
Full evil.
Jacob, what do I go into?
What's your split?
7-8 with fighter being 8.
Fighter is 8 and Monk is 7.
Yep.
Give me a second. Take a level in Warlock. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
For no reason.
I'm gonna take my
Barbarian, obviously.
I mean, you could throw a third thing if you really wanted, but...
Oh, that'd be so cool, though. China had a rage.
Oh, no.
Damn. It's awfully tempting.
It's up to you. But
So you're
I always
you're
toss
8
it.
fighter?
8 fighter, 7
monk.
monk.
Okay. So, 8 fighter.
So I'll be going into 9.
Yeah. So,
That makes
you
so
get
much
Indomitable.
I lived
And then
this
for
long.
Monk, you'd go 7 to 8 for Monk.
Yes.
You get, I believe, an ability score improvement.
Reliable talent.
I think so, too. But I don't have it up.
I think I get a spell.
My health is 169.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright, we can't level up anymore. That's it. We
Ah,
can't
you
level
won't,
up at the
so
end of
that's
this game.
it. You get to end on a meme
That's
there.
perfect.
Tiff.
It's like vanilla.
No joke.
All right.
What happened?
What?
At 154. So
Wow. Wow.
I have the tough feat.
I was like,
so
wow,
I'm
you're
getting
not
extra,
even. You're
yeah.
really close to me.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not making this decision.
Literally because of the tough feat. That's the only reason I'm anywhere near you.
Do I have tough?
85 actually. No, I haven't rolled.
Because tough is giving me that 2 extra. Did you
rolled
roll
a
max?
6?
Ah,
Six.
Hey!
welcome.
Yeah, no, rolling that, we're getting that extra +2 every level. Like that's just
That's
like 32 health right
Yeah.
now. Otherwise, I'd be at 120 something.
That's
Barbarian.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll do
my
it.
God.
crazy. Oh.
that's why Philip's chonky. Ooh, 69.
Yeah, I can do it.
Do I get third level
Barbarian
spells at
monk
the very
fighter.
end? I don't get third level spells yet.
Tell me that isn't cheating.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, it is.
It's so funny.
What'd you
I have like 4th level spell slots, and I can still only cast up the 2nd level
Oh my
spells.
Jeez. Sheesh.
I don't think I'm gonna break 100 though.
Oh, poor Ari.
That means my
gonna take
hit
spider
points go up by a
That's my
d12.
spell. Oh, I get a reliable talent, by the way. Have fun with that one.
9.
For the next 4
I
hours.
can never roll below a 10.
On what? On proficient skills?
I think it's anything you're proficient in, which for Ira is everything but religion.
Whoa.
I mean, half proficiency. I don't think it counts
Okay.
there.
No, for Ira is everything but religion.
Why? How is he proficient in
Religion,
everything?
medicine, and nature are the only things I'm not proficient in.
How are you proficient in that many skills?
Lore Bard gets extra proficiency in 3 skills plus your
Look at his character
plus
sheet.
your intelligence rule.
It's all filled in.
It's literally
That's like 4.
I get 3 proficiencies from Lore Bard plus all the proficiencies I got from being a rogue in the first place plus proficiencies from your intelligence rule.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I have 7.
Yeah.
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 Good.
And reliable talent,
what are
yeah.
you doing,
Whenever I can
goblin?
add my proficiency bonus. So every roll I make
Something.
basically as a skill check will be 10 or above automatically just on the dice.
Dang. Dang.
That's going to be interesting.
I took the lucky feat.
Oh, that's fun.
Can I go back? Go back to 15.
Go back.
I
We're-
lived through
we're-
so
we're-
much.
We're the lucky ones here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've lived through all of this shit.
Very nice.
What'd you get for leveling up?
Oh my
An
God.
ability score improvement? Did everybody get an ability score improvement?
No,
What did you get?
I mean,
I
Okay.
got something.
They're all split classed, so.
All right.
I mean, I didn't get bonus score improvement. I got barbarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now, according to D&D Beyond, my armor class is 20.
Oh.
Because I think you
Armored
got
defense?
another unarmored
Yeah,
defense
I
mixed with
did.
your con.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
did.
unarmored defense doesn't stack like that. So whatever mix that defense is must be better than what
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
previous one was.
Or
It
something
only
else.
takes one calculation whenever you're calculating it differently.
What's
like
your
that.
con? Is your con better than your wisdom?
Yes.
That's why.
That's why.
Mhm.
Dang.
Because that's the better calculation.
Yeah.
So
That's
it
so
takes it-
cool, though. That's so awesome.
If we level up one more time, I think I get 9th level spells.
Yeah,
Just
that's
saying.
why we're not. That's why we're not.
I was
doing
like,
that.
I get one more. Then I do get the ability. Then I do get that feat. I'm gonna take sharpshooter, so I can throw my fucking axes.
Oh,
I got relentless rage, so if I get knocked unconscious, I can do a con save, and I
Alright.
can just be at 1 instead.
Very cool.
Nice.
that's rad.
Is everybody leveled up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Have
So
75 hit points.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
you guys step outside of the Tomb of the Nine Gods, and with artist Simber in tow, and it's still blazingly hot outside. I believe it's weird. In Hafnia, it's also like July, and in this game, it's also like July.
September.
So it's
What
sorry.
day is September?
Suddenly
Oh, no,
you
it's
remember
August. It's August.
dancing in September.
No, it's August, actually. I was wrong.
Never was a cloudy day.
It's 8/14/1298.
Okay, so it's September. It's still really fucking hot.
Yeah.
And you guys step out into the muggy,
July.
sort of very wet, thick air of the jungle that is wafting over on this very, very sunny day. You guys just feel the sun beat down on you as you finally look out. Yeah, you've done previously in the day with some sandwiches, but you're outside the Tomb of the Nine Gods. What would you like to do?
I guess first order of business is to find everyone else. Huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Jacob, is it cheating if I use my level up to switch out a spell right now, or do
You
I
can
have
do
to
it.
sleep?
No,
Cool.
you can do it.
Because they're like fighting on the outskirts of Omu, right? They're like in the jungle.
That's
right?
what.
You guys
that's
don't
what we
really
were
know
told.
where they're fighting. Never found out really.
Do we know?
All that we were told by Viridia was that they were fighting. Yeah, they were fighting outside of the city.
Okay.
But where exactly, I'm not sure.
Is
But then
Viridia-
we see like smoke coming from a certain direction.
Yeah,
That's
from
some-
most directions, yeah.
Ah.
There,
Oh,
I mean,
right.
yes, there were plumes of smoke, sort of on the outside of Omu.
Well, weren't there also like a lot of people? Didn't Tallman bring like their entire like
like battalion or whatever.
battalion of
Hey,
people?
but you guys
so-
never met them.
Yeah, but they may be fighting
Could-
literally around the city.
Could Viridia?
I could
help
ask
us?
where they are. Ari pulls out a little wire and casts sending to Tallman
Okay.
and asks, well, I think he's dead. How are things on your side? Let's meet up soon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Complete victory. All of them gone.
Oh, because
Meet you soon.
All right.
forgot about that.
Because we
I can't
talked
respond to
about-
him. I am out of spell slots.
Oh my goodness!
That was
Whoa.
convenient. You had just that one.
Whoa!
Wow.
I had to cast sending at 4th level.
Nice.
Oh, you're like, I can do it at 7th.
Yeah. No, I don't have a 7th.
As
I
Ari's
have-
magic
I have-
fizzles out, you just hear.
I have 2nd and 1st levels, but other than that. Yeah, Tallman's alive. He says that it's a complete victory. Everything's dead.
So we're just gonna regroup then.
Maybe when
Yeah.
we stopped the Soulmonger, it broke everything.
That's why I wonder.
Maybe just at the entrance of the city? Where-
Yeah.
I'd like to make a stop before that, if we can.
Sure.
I have to return this, and I'll pull my halberd out. I think the Shrine of Kubazan, which is the temple closest to the entrance, and the first one we hit, I would like to stop there.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You guys make your way across Omu, through the city, the ruins, destruction, the overgrowth, and eventually make your way over towards the Shrine of Kubazan. It's still got that pool of water and a dead frog human.
It's a little unfortunate.
Yeah, a little rotted, but I mean, the building still stands. The columns are still there, and the symbols to Kubazan are also there as well.
You have to refresh me. What does this one look like inside again?
This is the one I think with all of the planks of wood that you
Yeah.
guys had to run across.
Oh, I was worried about that one. Okay, but it did have it did have a space before you got to that spot,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Got it, Tyler.
I'm gonna go inside. I
Okay.
should only need a minute or two.
Okay.
I'm gonna go inside.
Let me double check that that's what that one is. But
That's
I'm
also
pretty
what
sure.
I remembered as well.
Yeah,
All right,
me as well.
So I think it checks.
Ari's just gonna sit in the dirt.
you sit in the dirt.
She's tired.
Sounds good. All right, you make your way inside. There is. Yeah, you head in. It's like this. It's very open room with all of the wooden planks kind of out on the side,
Yeah.
and they're all back to where they were. And then at the back end of the temple, you can see the small shrine and the puzzle cube sitting on top of it.
What is in the ground? Is it water down there?
No, it's spikes. It's a spiky pit.
I see. That would be unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just the end
How
of Tiff
far
after
is?
all of
Yeah, I
this.
just fall into the spikes and I just don't come back.
Perish. We can death ward it still.
Yeah. How far is the distance? The gap?
5, 10, 20 feet.
20 feet? Can I leap?
Maybe more about 15 feet.
Can I leap 20 feet?
You know what?
How does the long jump work?
You do it.
I think it's.
It's up to your strength score.
Tiff,
I
you,
think it's
I
up
have
to your
20 feet.
strength
you
score.
back
So
up.
I can long
you
jump
feel the
this.
strength of Kubazan flowing through you, and you leap the entire distance to the other side of the shrine.
Okay.
Where you can see the painting and fresco kind of painted on the back of that of Kubazan and his froghemoth figure, but also like his humanoid Chilton figure.
Yeah.
And the sun kind of bleeds its way in, kind of lights it up. There's just a very colorful small alcove in the back of the temple.
Is there like a space where that mural is kind of pushed in? Is there like a lip somewhere that could place the
Yeah, as you look
halberd
over
in?
towards the back, you can see that. You see that right there? How it's holding that
Oh,
sword?
that's cool.
It's a
It's
couple
like
of
made for
spits,
that.
that are there.
That's very cool. Okay. I guess I'll summon it for the last time, and I'll kind of look it over. I guess I don't really know how Tiff's done this before because he's never been free before. So I guess she'll sit for a second and see if anything comes to her, like if there's an opportunity to maybe speak to him or not.
You kind of hold it and you wait as you look at this, and you don't see or really hear anything, but you just you feel you
It's like a
need to
presence.
put it back.
Yeah. She's gonna, I guess, sit out just to the chamber, I guess, to itself and go, "Thank you. When I came here, I was lost in the jungle, in more ways than one. Lost in my own fury. Lost in this horrible hellscape. But when I found that pool, similar to when you found that kid and helped them, you helped me as well. You're the first person that really accepted me in the way that I wanted to be, in all my imperfections and impurities."
You feel a presence there. You feel it feels like warmth on your shoulder, and you look over and there's a hand, and it kind of fades slowly over to the rest of a body. Cholton individual. He's got a hood over his head. It's green, and he pulls back the hood. You've never seen his face before, but you recognize him regardless.
Mhm.
And he looks at you. He's sort of ethereal, transparent, not
Yeah.
fully there. It's hard for you to know if this is your imagination or if this is really here, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
As he looks at you, he says, "Your strength was with you the whole time. And he kind of points at your chest, and he says, "That and I will always be with you."
I hope so. But I think this has to stay with you. For the next person that comes into your jungle lost. And I'll kind of turn around, not really leaving him completely out of my peripherals, so I want to make sure he's still there.
Yeah.
And I'll spend an action, because I can do that to unattune.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use an action, and I will unattune from
You do so.
my halberd and leave it there.
And you put it on the rack. And there's nothing extraordinary that really happens.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of goes. And he's still there. And he looks at you and says, "You brought hope to this place, to Chult. And you ignited a flame."
Do I think I could, like, touch him? Is he ethereal in that way?
As you kind of reach out, you do in fact like feel him.
Okay. You gave me hope. I think you give the same thing to me. I'm gonna kind of lean in and kiss him on his cheek, and I will kind of nod to him. Don't
He-
get lost again.
He kind of nods to you as well. He holds up his hand and he says, "Chult will never be far from you, Tiff." And as you kind of turn to leave, he's gone.
I'll use because my strength is no longer that high anymore.
Yeah.
I will now use my charge on my Cloak of the Mountebank and bamf to the other side,
All right.
and I will walk out.
You guys see Tiff walk out with like a cloud of smoke behind her as she like steps out.
It's done.
You alright?
Yeah, I think I am.
Good.
I think he needs that more than I do now.
Yeah.
That's the point. I definitely can't carry half the stuff anymore, so I'm gonna start pulling stuff from my
Oh.
pockets and getting shit out.
Oh,
You can put it in my bag.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I do not want you to remove your warlock levels.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess on the way I'm gonna try and make a pact with this thing, and I'll pull out
The flame tongue?
Yeah, Raz's
Awesome.
flame tongue, and I'll
Yeah,
like,
you do so. It's yours now, and it's like,
I'm gonna spend an action to kind of attune to it, and I'll flip it around and then sheath it, and then I'll vanish.
awesome. That's sick. It vanishes in like a plume of smoke and embers too. It's like,
Very cool. Okay.
what's up? Okay.
So, ready?
To be honest, I am. I'm ready for anything you guys want to do. I'm
Alright.
excited.
I think it's time to get out of this, well, not so God's Forsaken anymore, I guess, city.
Yeah, not so much the Lost City of Om anymore.
Yeah.
Do I still
Found City of
feel
Ono.
Nang Nang in my head or no?
That is a good question. Do we still have the gods in our heads?
You can't tell.
I try to walk up the wall of this.
Yeah, no, that's not working.
She.
Should,
I enjoyed that.
Since I have a
That means you can
change
give things
in my
away now
ability
again.
score, should I remove that
Yeah,
then?
fair.
It's
Alright.
strange. It's like for Tyler, yes. For China, it's like you didn't even realize until you focused on it. You're
Yeah.
like, oh,
Okay.
damn it!
Shit.
I have an idea.
Oh, I'm slow again.
I didn't even realize.
If Mycroft is still here,
We kill him.
no,
Yeah.
no. We can. I have a plan.
Okay.
We give him the skull, the chalice that the princess of Omu wants.
Your wife.
No,
Your beloved. Your fiance. Yes. Her?
no. She only knows my face.
Yeah.
Mycroft has a hat that can turn into me. He can be here. He can be in Chult. You'll never see him again.
Oh.
He'll be gone.
I need to do the cameras.
And
And
we get out of this problem.
I don't see this as a problem, Ira.
I do.
I think this is.
Do you want me not to
hilarious.
stay here?
This is an opportunity.
Opportunity for you to be a prince, Ira.
I just want to go back to the tavern, to be honest.
Okay.
I won't be able to do that if I have to stay here. I also don't want to stay here. And will get rid of Mycroft for good. You think he'll ever want to leave here? He'll be a king.
He also may die.
He also may die on the way to the princess's castle.
Chult's still incredibly dangerous, regardless of magic or no.
and he
They
won't be
don't
able to
leave
pass
this
that up.
poor girl with Mycroft.
That's a good point.
He's evil.
She has a battalion of people protecting her. Mycroft can't pull anything.
But he's yucky. Why don't we just go there, explain that you fell into a pit of lava, you are no longer alive. You don't even have to go in
But
the
that's
room.
worse.
I mean, we could have like Wakanga or someone else do that. We don't have to return there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give it to Wakanga or whoever.
Make him do it.
Yes, I mean it's the least they can do, I think.
Yeah. Maybe he has like a son.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Someone's son can marry this pretty
We can
girl.
also have this Minecraft do it, but I don't think
No.
I don't think we have to go
No.
Yeah.
give it to
That-
them.
Mycroft better not show his face around here. In a mood.
I have a feeling he'll still be here.
I also think
Or maybe he just snuck away in the combat. Or he thinks he'll get great riches from helping us. That's not true.
I also think that the Choltan people may take offense if we choose who the next leaders are.
Well, we didn't
Exactly.
choose. Princess chose.
Exactly.
She
that's,
chose
that's,
Ira.
right, that's right. Well,
Well, no, she chose me because she saw me.
Right.
She doesn't know anything about me.
Wakanga then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll let him know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys make your way to
that
the
works.
outskirts
I
of
accept
Omu.
that.
I'm imagining almost like walking as we're
Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys make your way up that really tall, staircase that effectively goes in, you make your way to the edge of the jungles, and you walk further and further and further, and you can see this clearing. And in this clearing, you can see barricades, you can see battlements, and you can see a lot of soldiers in armor sitting around, sweating, drinking, and kind of like sitting on the ground, relaxing. You can also see hundreds of corpses that are a mixture of all different types of races and beings that are zombified. And as soon as you guys kind of break that exit, you see Tallman kind of look up and stand up, and he says, "There they are." And immediately you see Ayla and Braca just kind of run over towards you, Chena, and they both kind of embrace you. They're very happy you're alive. Yeah, it's a moment between the three of you where there was just a lot of uncertainty whether the three of you would be able to meet each other again, and you do. At the same time, you also see who else was here?
Mycroft.
Oh yeah, Mycroft and Tallman. Tallman walks over towards all of you and he says,
Hello, me.
"I'm not surprised, to be perfectly honest. I knew you could do it."
It wasn't easy. May have been even harder than Strahd's castle.
From behind Tallman, you see another nearly as tall Goliath figure step forward and say, "The periphery of your return is extraordinary,
Yeah.
I would have to say. So, what are we doing now?"
Going back to Waterdeep? I don't think you're wanted there very much, though, so...
No, I was actually wondering if you had found a certain chalice inside of the tomb. I had heard many great things about such a thing.
Like what? Exactly.
That it is something that I would like to have.
Oh, why?
Well, it's a very important heirloom to the people of Omu, and I seek to make new beginnings here.
Then I think it belongs with the people of Omu. And not you.
Yes, of course. That's what I plan on doing.
You want to deliver it to them.
Yes.
No.
All right. So I will come with you then.
Sure. Keep an eye on you.
Or you know very well that I don't like to be...
Watched.
Yes.
Give it to him. If we have to come back here to kick your ass...
That's true. Look,
I have no intention.
I'm gonna let you know right now, Mycroft. There's a lot of good faith between us because I've known you for a long time and we used to work together. This is the last chance.
or my wife will kill you.
Yeah, and I won't be able to stop her.
Princess Moaxanare is not somebody I want to court. I will have to inform her of your untimely demise. Shall I remind you, she is still a child.
So wonderful
You know, that was one of the reasons I was a little nervous about all of that. Here you go.
He takes the chalice and he looks at it and he says, "There are good people here. People who don't know who I am and my past.
To new
If you
beginnings,
don't
then?
want to see me again, Ari, I will ensure that that never happens.
Good.
I suppose.
Stay out of my business, though."
I suppose
Don't make your business known to Waterdeep, and I won't come for you.
Alright.
Which also means don't fuck with the Harpers.
Oh, there are Harpers here. Besides the obvious.
I'm not sure. There were a few.
There may be. I'm not sure if we'll remain here, but
Good old artist here. Right, bud?
yeah,
Like, jab him in the ribs.
at least it used to be.
It was wonderful to fight with all of you.
Is that,
Goodbye.
Was that Mycroft?
Yes, he turns around.
Mycroft was like, oh
And
god.
he walks into the jungle.
Walks into the jungle and disappears forever.
Gone forever. He's found 3 months later in a gutter, dead.
No one ever said that life
No, he walks
would be
into a
this.
jungle. He was eaten
Bang,
by
bang,
a
bang.
T-Rex.
He was eaten by a T-Rex, yes.
Instantly.
Yeah.
We watch
It's
it.
weird because when you guys get eventually years later, you find that there are multiple accounts of death according to Micro. Like there's
Oh,
like
Mycroft.
they send you we're very
obituaries?
sorry, yeah, obituaries. You get like 10.
Of Mycroft's death?
Yes.
Eventually, they're just like, stop sending this.
We get the first one and we're like, that's bullshit.
The second one, that's also
That wouldn't
bullshit.
even be the first one. That'd be the third time he's died.
That's true.
Your mother and your sister look at you, Chino, and Ayla kind of looks to the both of you and says, "What are we doing now? Where are we going?"
Well, I think they have some things to clean up in Waterdeep.
Yeah, we have some giants to attend to, and
Yeah.
your ship is
And my
currently
ship
on
is
the way there.
headed that way. I think we need to get the ship and then we'll figure out what to do from there. I honestly want to go back to Saltmarsh. Maybe.
Your mother kind of crosses her arms and looks over and says, "Saltmarsh?"
Yeah, it's a fairly small town, port town, across the ocean. Spent some time there and actually like the people there for the most part, other than one asshole, but also friends, so kind of friendly asshole.
All right. I haven't had a place to call home for a long time except for this place, but now that my time is done here, Acererak is gone, Rosnasi is dead, and all of the undead here are finished. I can leave. I still want to show you the wonders of the elemental planes. There's so many things that you can learn. I know of a number of portals that can take us there. And Ayla, stands up and she says, "I don't know. This is exactly what separated all of us. Why would we want to go back?" And she said, "There's so much for you two to learn. So much you haven't seen." And she kind of looks down, she looks back up, and she says, "This is something we can talk about."
I think so too. At least we can consider them as maybe field trips.
Let's go to Saltmarsh.
I agree. Maybe help them out first, though. They might need some
yeah,
help.
we're...
Tallman says, "This is my home. I'm going to stay here."
That's fine.
Very good, Tallman. You'll always have a friend in Waterdeep. A few.
Tiff, did you still want to come with us, or has that changed?
To Waterdeep?
Or just with me and my group?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm into the long haul. So if we got giants to put down, I'm all about that. I may not be necessarily as effective, but I'm willing to try it out.
Yeah, let's hope. We're gonna try to avoid
You were
that. We don't exactly want this whole thing with the giants to go into all-out war. Artis, are you gonna come with us?
As you turn, you notice Artis is backed off, and it's in this moment you literally catch him moving away to leave.
Where are you going, artist?
My place isn't with any of you.
I think we need your help.
We can still help you too, somehow, maybe.
You're looking for someone.
The offer that we made,
try.
the offer that we made in Rossency's place still stands. Especially since Acererak is
Gone.
at least
Gone.
waylaid for a while.
Acererak was never my problem.
Your problem was Rosin C.
Rossency's dead.
And now, because that's why the village, that's why Mesro left, right? Now we need to
Now I
find
need
them.
to stay here and hope that they return.
Or we can be proactive and find where they are, contact them
That's right.
somehow.
I've
I
already
know you've tried. You've tried by yourself. Would you have defeated Acererak by yourself?
If you truly care, then go back to Waterdeep and find some answers for me. I'm not returning to that place with this ring.
There will likely be all-out war.
If I go,
If you don't as well.
What should we tell the giants then?
tell them what you told the other ones that you slaughtered in the jungle.
No, we didn't really talk to them.
If Acererak was no problem for you, I don't think a couple of giants will be either.
There's a difference between having a fight in a town where casualties can occur. Civilians will die.
I can't risk my own death again. The four of you are indestructible.
I wouldn't say that. Just tough sons of bitches.
You stood down an Arc Lich. The moment I met him, I died.
You gotta let
I don't
me
think it's
go.
wise for me to return to a place that's going to be so volatile.
Hmm.
Do you plan on bringing Mert back?
I do. No, he's not particularly fond of you.
No, and he's going to hunt me down. I assume we'll meet again.
I'll keep him off your trail.
This ring is not the key to stopping those giants.
And what is? Their deaths? The destruction of Waterdeep?
They'll just go to the next city.
They'll come here.
They already did.
They'll leave Waterdeep. They'll all be here. There's nowhere to hide from them.
Well, better them here than in Waterdeep.
Why better here?
What happens if your city returns and they siege that city? City you've been
My
waiting
city
for.
returns,
You'll what? Defend it against
No,
giants?
I don't
You
need
can't
the
handle
ring.
Acererak. Geo give it to them? You just said that wasn't the plan. I know there's not a solution that we're all looking for. There's not an answer that we have, but I feel like you being a part of it will only lend to more good than bad
If we're gonna stand up against the giants, we have to stand up to them
together.
together. And yeah, you're not well liked by Mert, but I think Mert will be able to see sense. If we even have the opportunity to bring him back before we have to deal with the giants, we're going right back into the city. We don't know what's going to happen when we get there.
Mert wants the ring.
Yeah, and you might be long gone before we're able to bring him back.
But you still understand I'm still putting it all at risk.
We always are. All of us
Are you willing to put it in your own hands, or are you going to have us do it? Because if you go to Mesro right now, where the city once lied, then you're putting it in our hands.
Is that a threat?
I think it's in a ability. Whatever happens will be up to us.
And if we fail, where we could have succeeded if we had you, then the giants will come here eventually.
And then it'll be just you.
We're better together. All of us, Ayla, Brocka, you. If we're all there, if it comes out to a fight, I'm sure we can win.
Rosency's forces shattered against our bulwark with you at our aid. We went into the Night Fang, destroyed all of them, and killed him.
It's likely we all wouldn't have even gotten to Rosnasi if you weren't there.
I think that's the only reason Acererak was able to defeat you was because you've already...
We were already exhausted.
Absolutely.
He could have killed any of us. He chose you.
'Cause you had the
you
ring.
killed his right-hand man.
And that.
Or who was his right-hand man.
So I go with you. What's your plan?
we preferably get rid of the giants without giving them the ring.
And not
Preferably without
starting a whole war.
preferably
And
without
not
all-out
starting a
war.
yeah.
And then we let, I'm gonna go Dari, we let him leave before we bring Mart back.
Yes.
That's only fair.
The only reason Mart wants the ring is to stop the giants in the first place. If the giants are gone,
Well, that's not entirely true, I don't think.
but I think we can keep him from being so adamant about it if there's no threat.
Harper
Alright.
Code, you're too powerful with it. I understand why he wants it away from you.
It's not that I don't trust you. I know we all don't want to give the ring to the giants. I'm more afraid of the Harpers.
I don't blame you.
I think right now she kind of leads them, so.
There may be one or two people above me in rank, but there's
There's
no,
no way we
telling
can-
if they're alive or dead.
Shift papers around where the ring's lost. Lost in the tomb. Lost in Acererak's
Throw it in that pit of lava.
possession. We can't just say it was gone. Acererak did have it.
He did.
He's now gone somewhere.
Alright.
We can tell the giants the same thing.
I am a very good liar.
We have his staff. We have his amulet. We have Acerak's belongings. We can prove that he's dead.
Okay. I've no... I've been running for a long time. It's not a difficulty to do that. I appreciate your help. My only issue is that I'm happy that you want my help. But I think me coming with you back to Waterdeep to fight these giants, or help in some way, is only going to make the situation worse. But
They do hate you.
if you think that it's going to help, I'll come with you. I don't wish to see the people of Waterdeep gone.
I think the giants need to understand that the ring is in a good place. I think their issue now is that they don't have it, then whoever has it can recap. I don't know.
I think we
The
lied.
Giants
I
want
think- you think
nothing
we
and
lied?
to do. The Giants
We just
want
tell
the
them it's
ring.
gone.
It's Acererak. He had it.
Acererak had it, and then maybe they'll go find him. Who knows?
If that works, that's a
I mean, we have proof of his death.
We do.
let them fight.
He did have it. Let the giants track after him. We can tell him we came from Chult. We slew
Maybe
him.
it's best
He's
if
gone
you
now.
don't come then.
If that's what we're going, if we're going with that lie,
Say that
maybe
you were
we
defeated.
can just say that you, yeah. maybe
Which
we
isn't
can-
a lie.
That's my point.
We can lie and tell him that you're
He
dead
stole the
too.
ring and it was not recovered.
He killed you, stole the ring. Yeah.
If I come with you, I'm only going to cause further damage.
And he's alive out there somewhere.
Acererak. Yeah, we didn't find his.
Phylactery.
Oh, you never will.
The giants maybe be able to keep him busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they may chase him to the ends of the earth, and they won't believe him if he
Slow
just
him
says
down
he
even
doesn't have
more.
it.
Slow down his recovery.
So what is your plan then? Just to wait in Mesro?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this will change something. With the Soulmonger and Razasi being gone, hopefully this will change something.
Maybe they.
I'm going to go back to
news
Port
somehow.
Nyanzaru. I have other things I can do. Where's Dragonbait? Dragonbait's here, and he hugs Artis, and he's like, I didn't know you were here. You're my best friend. You're my best friend. No, you just smell lemons. Anyways.
Dragonbait walks back having just buried Artis to see Artis.
He's like, I'm alive, and he's like, he's all crying. And he says, Dragonbait and I, we'll go back to Port Nyanzaru and conduct more research. Try to see if we can make a connection with Mesro. It may be possible now that Acererak is gone.
Maybe information
I'll
on
let you know.
contacting other planes in Waterdeep as well. If we find anything, we'll tell you.
I'll let you know when the giants are gone.
And let Mert know if he wants the Ring of Winter. He's free to have it.
Really?
Yes. So long as I'm a corpse.
Right.
I think we just tell him Acererak
I'll
had
just
Yeah.
leave that detail out.
I actually prefer it with you.
Unless you find some other magical thing that can extend one's life into infinity.
The issue with the Ring of Winter is
Acererak's
that
like repertoire. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe
the
one of these.
the code says
One
too
of these?
strong with it, but realistically speaking, the Harper shouldn't have it either.
No one should
And
have
no
it.
one should have it. But you're just using it to find your people.
This is not what the Harpers stand for.
We're not your everyday Harper.
You just said you're the leaders of the Harpers.
Sounds like the Harpers don't stand
I mean-
for that anymore.
Maybe it won't be a good idea to bring Mert back then. Unless you can convince him.
It is what the Harpers stand for. Help the powerless, but no one should be too powerful.
Unless it's the Harpers.
That's the way you see it.
We're friends. Let's stay that way. We have a long walk.
If we rest here, I
actually-
can get us to Waterdeep in 6 seconds.
I don't want to... I have a long walk then. Well, and he creates a big bee's hand out of ice. He says, not really.
Bye, artists. Bye, dragon bait.
Stay alive.
Yeah. I'm not going to wish that for you. I mean, it might be good for you to learn what death is. And he
I've
gets
died
onto
before.
the he gets onto the hand, and you watch as the two of them kind of nod, and Dragonbait does it.
Is it a cupping hand?
Huh? Yes.
And I have to hold them.
And they
It's
you
not
watch
even
as they kind
20.
of
I'm not safe
the
here.
misty
Not
sort of
even
big bee's
here.
hand flies off.
In my
even-
mind.
It's
Not
in
even in
your
the
mind.
theater of
It's
the
like-
mind, I'm not
It
safe.
looks like this.
No, you're cupping it out of here.
All right.
Do you happen to have Identify?
Me?
Yes.
Right now? Maybe not. Maybe tomorrow.
I'm second level. I might have it.
Does anyone have that?
I don't cast spells.
While we rest, I have a lot of
Nope,
things
I have
we
invisibility.
might want to look at.
No. Currently do not have that spell prepared.
Dang.
Maybe someone around here does, though.
Baraka, does any of your allies have the spell Identify at all?
Jacob as Brakra.
No,
No.
I can't. No, Ayla can't. Tallman's like, I can.
No,
I have a
okay.
scroll.
Oh!
Sure.
I know we did.
I have 3 things. If you only have a scroll, you may only be able to do one.
Yeah.
But we could at least get 1 out of the 3. We have
You know,
Acererak's scepter, and I believe an amulet that Acererak wore, as well as a shield I have. I'd like to know what it does.
Whichever one you want.
I'm a fairly... Maybe the shield might be cursed, so let's do the scepter first.
I can in a minute and 30 seconds.
What's up?
Then I guess I'll ask him to identify the scepter that Acererak had.
Ah, yes. Who has the fucking Spear of Annihilation?
Whoever
Oh.
has the
You
amulet.
just have a goddamn black hole
never mind.
floating next to
We
you?
do know the amulet does that, so I
Yeah.
guess we only have 2 items: the
Okay.
sphere
Yeah,
and
who
the
has-
shield.
you have the
Ari
amulet,
has,
right?
Yeah, you can have the
That's
amulet.
scary.
I'm too dumb to wield it.
That's a bad.
I'm gonna look at it
that's
and
a
go,
bad idea. None of us should have the Spear of Annihilation.
Someone smarter than I.
I'm just holding on to it for right now.
Okay, yeah, you have the
Toss it into the
amulet.
fire.
But that,
Destroy it!
No, I don't think I will.
I mean, if we throw the necklace, the sphere will just sit there, right? It doesn't get rid of the sphere.
Throw the sphere into the fire.
It will annihilate it. The sphere just
yeah,
exists
that's
now.
A nuts thing.
You can go ahead and add the Staff of the Forgotten One into your inventory.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
that doesn't sound like something that's gonna be super helpful for
This
me.
crooked staff is carved from bone and topped with the skull of a forgotten archmage who Acererak destroyed long ago. Etched into the skull's forehead is Acerek's rune, which is known on many worlds as a sign of death. While the staff is in your person, you are proficient with is on your person, so you don't need. Well, you have to attune to it. And you have to be a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard.
Yeah,
So Ari's the only one.
for you.
Damn it.
You then can
Can invoke
if I
curse.
like
add
one or
the
two more.
Staff of the Forgotten One on your
Oh,
character sheet.
is that what
You
I'm
also
doing?
know that
I think I'll take the necklace.
Yeah, you can have it.
I have the intelligence to.
I will let you
I
know,
have the intelligence to use it.
Yeah, you can have it.
Ari and Tiff. The bodiless life force of a dead archmage empowers the staff and is imprisoned with it. The
What the-
rune carved into the staff's skull protects Acererak from the spirit's vengeance. Each time a creature other than Acererak expends any of the staff's charges, there is a 50% chance that the life force tries to possess the staff's wielder. The wielder must succeed a DC 20 charisma saving throw or become possessed, becoming an NPC under the DM's control.
Wow.
If the intruding life force is targeted by magic such as Dispel Evil or Good, it becomes trapped in the staff once more, and it can take control of another creature. once it takes control of another creature, that the insane spirit of the dead archmage attempts to destroy the staff. So there's a rune on it that controls him. If you cast Dispel magic on it and then get possessed by him, he just tries to break the staff. He's like, fuck this! And you can destroy it. You can use an action to break it over one knee or a solid surface. The staff is destroyed and releases its remaining magic in an explosion that expands to fill a 30-foot radius sphere. Every creature in the area must make a DC 18 dexterity saving throw or take 24d10 force damage on a failed save. Average of 132 damage. And then it's gone forever.
Jacob, I have a question.
Casting the staff into a sphere of annihilation destroys both the staff and the life force trapped within it. The staff does not explode if destroyed in this manner, but its destruction causes the sphere to be destroyed as well.
I have a question.
Huh.
Yes.
A fail safe for each other.
Okay.
What would happen if you casted True Resurrection on the guy on the staff?
Give me 1 second.
Do you know what the necklace was called?
I don't know.
I can find out for you.
Ari is not attuning to the staff. She's just holding it.
Unfortunately, he has been dead for longer than 200 years.
Sheesh.
Oh, does True Resurrection require... Did you say regular resurrection?
I said True Resurrection.
He's been dead for longer
True
than
Resurrection
200
has a requirement of 200 years?
Yes.
Damn, I thought True Res was just, it can be whoever the fuck you want it to be.
You also have to touch them.
His skull is on there, isn't there?
Yeah, that's true. His skull's on there. Yeah.
True Resurrection, you don't need a body.
Talisman.
True Resurrection, you don't need a body.
You know, but it's dumb because it says that you have to touch them, but then it's like, also you don't have to have the body.
Yeah.
Talisman of the Sphere.
Talisman of this
Yeah.
I also don't have access to True Resurrection. Yet.
yet.
One more level up?
Well, we can
Saying.
go kill those giants and maybe we'll grind
Maybe
out some
we'll-
levels, yeah.
But the beneficial properties of the Staff of the Forgotten One is
Pretty
that you
good.
get proficiency with Arcana and History, which are doubled. You can't be blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, petrified, or stunned. And Undead with a challenge rating of 2 or lower will neither threaten nor attack you unless you harm them. And it's a +3 quarterstaff that deals an extra 3d6 necrotic damage on a hit.
Maybe
Very
I will
cool.
attune to that bitch.
Pretty good. You should
Just for
It also has
bonus-
7
bonuses.
charges. It regains 1d4 plus 3 every dawn, and you can use an action to expend 1 charge to target a creature within 60 feet. They have to succeed a con save, which is your spell's DC, or be cursed. While cursed, they can't regain hit points, have vulnerability to necrotic damage, and can only be removed with greater restoration or remove curse.
Pretty good.
And
But if you do that, you might get possessed.
Hey,
But you
Tom,
still use all the
so
other effects,
it's
though.
only if you use the charges it tries to possess you?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, so it's still pretty
So if you
fucking
just
rad.
never curse
Yeah.
anybody.
So
I
I
don't
have a
think
couple
I
things
will.
I would like to do, Jacob.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull out the ghost lantern.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna say
What's the name of that lantern?
it's just called Ghost Lantern.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to say, I know I have her name somewhere in my notes, so let me find that real quick. I think I do. Maybe I don't. What? Oh, you know what? He would just say, "Are you still in there?"
Yes.
Acererak's been defeated. Don't know what you could see when we were fighting. Would you like?
Does
would
this
you like
mean
to
I
go?
am free?
It means that we could free you, yes, if you would like to.
I'd like to be with my friends.
Ira would kind of turn over to Tallman and
Mhm.
call him over.
He looks down.
Are you able to dispel creatures from or do you have someone who could? Could you do that? This spirit has been
Mm.
trapped for countless years.
Yes. Takes the lantern. Are you ready to go, little one? She says, please. Okay. Holds out his hand. There's a bit of a glow that comes over his hand, and then the lantern as well. And then you watch as there's like, you know, there's that wispy kind of green and blue, the hands kind of like forming on the outside. You just watch as it fades. Becomes a clear lantern.
That's cool.
And you just hear a, thank you.
Perfect.
Hands you back the lantern.
He would take it back, and as he hears a thank you, he would just be like, "Thank you for watching over us." For those of you that didn't know, if someone was attuned to the ghost, this never happened. But if someone's attuned to the ghost lantern and they go unconscious, the ghost lantern shows up and immediately casts Spare the Dying on them.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
And now I can attune to the Talisman of the Sphere and make sure that the Sphere of Annihilation doesn't just go kill people.
Just
Do I just gain like expertise in history and arcana?
Yeah, basically expertise.
Just gonna.
She like looks around for a moment. By the way, where's Alt and the dolls?
Viridia, I know you're hanging out with your siblings and stuff, but
A duck lands right in front of you.
hey, where'd that clone of China and those dolls go?
And then you see Viridia walk out from behind a tree. Why are you talking to a duck?
I thought it was you. This is your.
You are the Duck King.
Why are you talking to a... You were just talking to a duck.
Okay, ha ha ha. This is this like your brother?
That's just a duck, Ari.
Hold it. I still want an answer to that question.
Alt and the dolls, I led them to Port Nyanzaru. That's kind of where they wanted to go. They got on a boat and left.
A what?
Oh.
What?
They decided to just go live their own life. I don't know where they went. I don't know what they wanted to do. But that's what they did, and I was not there to stop them.
That's an awesome kind of like one-shot idea.
I mean, I feel like that.
Alt and the
Alright, who
dolls.
plays the dolls?
I want to be the dolls.
Yeah.
They wanted to go, like, see the world, and also they found, like, a map, and there was a bunch of things they wanted to go see on
Like a
it.
treasure map?
What was on the map?
I don't really know what the map was.
That's really exciting.
I
Whatever
think
that
there
is.
were some
That's-
X's on it. So maybe they...
Treasure hunters?
All right. Well, I have a clone of me out there with a bunch of.
We should play this next week.
Yeah, we should
Do a one shot of this.
You'd play yourself at like
This is the next
fourth level.
campaign, actually. I was going to tell you about.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice.
It's like the dolls in Resident Evil. They get bigger, and
No.
I'm
No.
playing that part right now.
All right.
No,
well,
ducks have actually come back to Omu now because...
Oh, because you're not banished anymore?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
nice.
There you go.
That's going to destroy the local
What's his name?
habitat.
I set the duck back down.
Tons of bugs are going
not
extinct.
Omu. It's who's the
not Kubazan.
What's
the main guy's name?
I have his name. I was just reading it. It is Ooptao.
There we go.
He just says, "Yeah, Ooptow's still dead." So
Oh.
they all welcome me back with open arms.
Oh,
We're gonna keep him dead. He was
Yeah.
kind of mean.
It's kind of the god of gods
So,
here.
so are you
Okay.
guys gonna like?
He had a weird thing with mazes. Didn't like it.
So are you guys gonna like protect as the 12 of you, or is it
Do you remember that
10 of
one
you?
time when
Nine
you
of
were
No,
When I
there's-
died?
in
there's
that
10.
domain of somewhere really far away, and you died, and I showed you the afterlife?
Uh-huh.
It's beautiful now. It looks a lot like Chult, but better.
no IKEA furniture.
IKEA?
The boxes and they have
Alright,
the.
you need to stop making stuff up.
Was that not real?
I hope that when eventually you get to be there, it will be good. It'll be good.
Good.
As long as you avoid Wongo. He's kind of a little gremlin monkey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they all together in one place? Okay, that's good.
Speaking of Wongo, do you still have that Mace of Terror? Wongo, you know that mummy monkey that popped out?
yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Does anyone know that Mace
mummified him?
of Terror?
I don't have that.
I really hope that wasn't...
Acererak mummified Wongo? That's funny. I was
Yeah.
gonna tell
I
him
also
that.
don't have it.
Yeah,
No,
I think you.
Hey, what
think
happened
it's
to
in-
Nang Nang's body?
What do you mean?
So was that the urn that we smashed on the ground?
I think so.
I mean, he was nice still.
It was Bones when.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I just want to talk about it.
Yeah. No. I wouldn't.
Maybe don't mention all of the tombs that we kind of desecrated going through.
Oh yeah.
We-
If
we'll
you have
really
any of
just
their,
create the bad
I mean,
ones.
Acererak set them up, so.
Yeah.
if you have any of their magic items, they're their gift to you now. So they won't try to possess you anymore, though.
Oh, wonderful.
That's nice.
I kind of like
I
being able to stick to the
definitely
ceiling.
believe that they will try at some point.
No, they won't. They're no longer spirits that are just free and
That's fair.
existing. They're where they're supposed to be. They're the gods of this place. Albeit they're a bunch of assholes, but there's
Are
they're
you
still good.
going to be able to come to
For-
Waterdeep?
Hmm?
Are you still going to be able to come to Waterdeep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I be able to do that?
You're like super cool now, and you have this place with all.
I mean,
your
this will
friends.
be like the closest I can stay in a form like this, like permanently here in Chult. I'll still be a bit distant, but I'll be there in Waterdeep. This is more like a holy place,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
All right.
That makes sense.
And then you watch as he turns into a duck and
Oh,
It's not fair. Oh
flies away.
is anyone opposed to me having that Mace of Terror?
no.
No?
Just wondering.
Tiff in the corner.
Hey, guys,
Can I have the maze?
Mind if I have this?
No, that's fine.
And you go ahead.
You can have Acererak staff. I'm gonna take this mace.
I was gonna turn over to Ayla. Be like, so how'd you do with the? If I don't know if Jacob remembers this, but I gave her the Crusader short sword,
I killed one zombie.
Wow.
Oh,
1 for 1. Like
One
there's
for
one
n-
of you, so you killed one.
Yeah.
So you did your job.
My mom killed like 100.
Your mom's a badass.
She's more experienced.
You'll
than
get
you
there.
are.
I helped.
You did.
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
It's good.
Your.
Now you can start writing your own story.
Hmm.
The
You-
adventures you go on.
Yeah,
Instead
you
of reading
help-
mine.
You held back the forces so we could kill the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Can we go back to Waterdeep first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's well. The ships should almost be there, right? So we're gonna
Yeah.
hopefully the cook is keeping that little temple nice, and then
Little
we can
shrine.
just
Oh,
get on to
I
your
was
ship.
going to take us to our tavern.
Oh, you were just gonna take us to Waterdeep.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
even better.
Unless our tavern's destroyed.
No, well, but if we get back to Waterdeep, maybe we can handle the giants before the ship even gets there, and
That'd
then
be
they don't have
better.
to
You don't have to go to
try
the
to
blockade.
convince them to let us in.
Yeah, there's the permanent teleportation circle in our
That's right.
in our
Couldn't we use the one in
attic?
Couldn't we use the one in Mert's house?
I'd rather use the one in our house.
Right, but couldn't we use that one if we had to?
If we had to. If our house got destroyed, which would be terrible actually.
It would be. We'd have to rebuild it.
Yeah. I need to sleep though. I'm very tired.
Same. I have a level of exhaustion.
Yeah, I think we can take a night.
Yeah.
Are we going now?
No, I need to
no.
sleep
We're gonna sleep here
somewhere.
We kind of have to.
in the yucky jungle.
One more day.
Okay.
One more day.
Go hang out with the grungs.
That's true. We could go hang out with
Actually,
the grunts.
that sounds really nice, actually.
So slam
sure?
cut to you guys in the Grung Temple where they
It's
have
like a-
beds that are far too small for you,
Where
and also you're wet all the time.
But like after they blow up the second Death Star and they're dancing
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
Ewoks.
yeah, they're the Ewoks of this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I don't remember his name,
Yeah.
but the 92nd Prince or whatever
Oh,
becomes
yeah.
king. That's all I want to make
Yeah.
sure.
What was
We'll
We're
kill
gonna
his-
kill all of his.
He's the son of
my
Imbok. I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's
It's
like
in my notes.
whatever his name is. I want to make sure that he's king.
He gets
Yeah.
all a crown.
All right. Whatever his coronation.
Ira sits up against a tree and looks off in the distance, and he sees Darren. He sees
No,
Mert,
they were bringing
and then he
them back.
sees Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, I think if anything, I don't think we have to kill.
Hey, I'm
siblings.
curious.
Maybe we should have the lines
Jacob.
that he
Now that
helped
we've
defeat
done this,
Acererak.
what is my Harper renown?
I think.
Oh, I'm
Uh,
sorry. You're
yeah.
not in Waterdeep. It's not like a little passive ability that goes up.
I mean, we got a bunch of it.
You need to go back to check in with somebody to see, like, hey,
the leader's dead.
Hey, Ari, what's my
I do want to.
Number 2.
I don't remember his name is, but I
number
remember going
one.
to talk to him.
Huh?
This little fucking grung fool.
Yeah,
Imbok?
I'm looking.
No, he's the son of
Imbok.
Imbok.
No,
I don't remember his name,
I'll get
but
him. According to two gnomes,
I'll get him.
it is Imbok, son of Yorb.
That's right.
Oh, his
yeah.
name is
Imbok,
Imbok, but he's
son
son
of
of
Yorb.
Yorb. Okay, I'm going to talk to him.
you find him in the little Grung village where they're playing little. You know what?
Can you translate for me? Do you
Uh,
have the ability?
Tell him that I love him
for-
very much.
For the spell. What spell slots?
Oh, we just get there and we can't talk.
we're just dancing instead.
Yep.
Let's see. Comprehend languages. Where is it? Yeah, I can do that.
I do have a liar.
Cat.
What is this? I'm afraid to play this. I'm not going to.
Copyright strike.
fucking game. You just had that load in the chamber.
What?
This inbox son of your.
No, that was two
Oh,
gnomes.
is that two
Two
gnomes?
gnomes.
Oh, he's
course.
had it ready.
Yeah,
That's
you
two
guys
gnomes.
are in the
Ready.
little village, and as you go over, you see a
They're
familiar
crazy.
little green grung who comes over and he goes, "Wait,
All right, what do you say?
huh? Are you casting comprehend
Oh,
languages?"
yeah.
He said, "You again?"
He's happy to see us.
Good. Imbok, I have something for you. And I'll pull out that +1 yaddle I got. From the
Whoa!
I'm going to give it to him.
Wait,
A kingly gift.
wait.
And I'm
What
going
does he
to...
say?
Whoa.
Whoa, what's happening here?
He said, "A mighty weapon for Imbok. Imbok will slay his enemies
All right, yeah.
tonight."
Oh, all right.
Imbok, who are your enemies?
The big one.
He says, "It is for me to know."
Are they us?
Wait.
Ari,
He said, "No."
Good.
Ari kneels down and tries to give him a hug.
He's poisonous.
He hugs you.
I
Roll
think
Constitution
I think
saving.
I'm immune now.
Oh, good. There's like...
Oh, no, I'm not.
You're like Groot when he goes through the space time and just kind of throws up a little bit.
A con save?
Yeah.
18.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
that's good.
I've got a good con.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. That's a dirty 20. That's a 14 out of 12.
Oh.
I don't know how to read, I guess.
I thought she was gonna give Imbok the black hole.
Yeah.
Little necklace.
we give
the black skull.
we give Imbok the spear of annihilation.
Yeah.
The mighty
staff.
Imbok.
He doesn't even have the
Les
he doesn't
also
even have the
said-
intelligence to move it.
It just immediately
sits there.
absorbs
What you
him
get
and
on your con
dies.
save?
Dirty 20.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
You're like, you feel a little sick as he hugs you, and then he says, "Wait."
What
He
is
says, "Imbok goes now."
He's gonna leave.
He turns around, he walks to another room, and there's like a couple of grungs sitting around a fireplace. They're like,
Oh, shit.
"Uka shaka." And he goes over and he looks at one of them, and he just walks over, and one of them just dies. And the other two are like, they look at him, and then, and he's just like, wait.
Did he just kill his dad?
No, he just killed a random
Oh,
grung.
I was like, oh.
Is he just celebrating?
I mean,
Hi, I'm the
that-
king now.
And now
That's kinda
they're
what I
like
wanted.
dancing.
Oh.
They're doing a little grung dance.
I'm going to just make sure that... transit from aggro. I want to make sure
I
that...
just want to point out that the first line in a grung's description is, "Grungs are aggressive, frog-like humanoids. They are fiercely territorial and see themselves as superior to most creatures."
Good.
He comes back and he looks at you and he says, "Wait. It is done.
He's defeated his
Imbok
enemies.
is the greatest grung."
Good. I'm going to... are there just grung everywhere?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
There's like a
gonna
million.
I'm gonna pull out my fucking flame tongue. I'm gonna and then I'm gonna ignite it. And I'll
Now,
be like,
you just hear like a cacophony. Wait.
I'm gonna point it at Imbok and go, "You'll kneel to no one." And then I'll bow to Imbok.
Oh, no!
I was like, I would translate. I'm gonna make sure that everyone thinks that Imbok helped
Imbok
us
holds up his little
slay
hands.
Acererak.
And Yorb walks over towards him and he gives him his crown.
Oh yes!
Wait. And there's like, wait. And they all cheer for him.
Now we dance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then there's a big old.
They burned that guy that Imbok killed in the back.
Look, the grungs can rebuild Omu. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's so great. You guys wake up the next day after grung partying.
Yes, long rest.
Oh thank
You guys
God.
some long rest.
We're dumbass.
Of course.
Oh, that was fun.
That's like one of the few things I had on my list of things to do.
Let's
Make him king.
Make him king.
That was literally it. I was like, I have some other things. I had to put the blade. I got to talk to China, and I got to make him fucking king.
Oh, I'm no longer paralyzed.
Can anyone also identify again today? The thing.
Yeah.
I just don't have that spell.
I had to swap out a spell to take teleport. So,
Dang.
Yeah.
I want the shield, but I think it's definitely cursed.
You can identify once you're in Waterdeep.
That's true.
After we,
Minecraft gonna have some serious competition with Imbok around. That's Mycroft's like destruction. That's his spell. We gave Mbok a thing, and now he's just stronger than.
All right. Is everyone ready to go?
I am.
Ayla, Raka.
Yep. They both said it at the same time.
Oh, weird.
Spent too much time with each other.
Well, like they're the same person.
Weird. They just.
Na-na-na-na-na-na.
I was Mycroft the whole time.
Oh no!
It's just like a little line between the two of them.
Oh
Ew.
no.
God.
I hate it.
That's horrible.
The umbilical cord.
Oh.
You made it worse.
All right, that's
I
no.
think you can make it
so
worse.
What,
we gotta get out of here.
describe how you cast your spell, Ari.
Give me 1 second. I'm actually gonna read this quick. All right, everyone. Take my hands. Wait, first untie
Oh,
your
shit,
shoes.
shit. Yeah,
Untie
alright,
your shoes.
alright,
Tie your
alright.
shoes together, but don't tie them to each other. Tie them to the person next to you.
Okay.
Circle.
Raka's like, this is going to be incredibly
I-
difficult to get out of.
I actively participate with Ari on this, as if this is exactly
It
how the
won't
spell
work
always has
unless
to
we
work.
are in a circle.
Can I roll
And I
insight
untie,
on you?
and I start tying my shoe to Ari's shoe.
Yeah.
You can look at her, but your shoe's already attached to mine.
Oh,
Sure, I'm still gonna insight.
natural 20.
Oh my god, yeah.
For a
Okay.
What is that, though?
33.
Jeez. The literal gods go. I think that's actually how that works.
Yeah.
Does an 11 beat it?
The god
No.
of
I rolled a
magic is like,
4.
yeah,
Yep, that's how the spell works now. He just does it.
Acererak
It's just
floating
like,
in the void.
that was a hole in the weave. I could just put that together. What the fuck happened there? What? Tie your shoes together.
What is it? Mistra? Is that the god of magic?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
she's
that's
just
just how it
like-
works now.
What the fuck?
All right, you
What
guys all
happened
tie your
over?
shoes together.
Fine.
So we tie our shoes together. Okay, now hands like
Okay.
this. Yep.
Oh, wait, hang on,
It's
hang
we're,
on,
we're
hang
by yeah.
Go, power.
Hang on. Tiff's gonna like dig her hands in the dirt. Then go. It's like the last time I'm gonna be here. So hang on.
Okay.
I'm gonna take in the environment. Okay,
Alright,
I'm ready. to
alright.
go. Just make sure I
And then
say goodbye to the.
Are you ready to return to Waterdeep?
I am.
because this is a permanent circle that is in Ari and Ira's tavern, I don't have to roll unless it's not there.
Okay.
Are you gonna cast it?
Yeah.
How do you cast it?
What
does it look like?
Well, it's just a verbal component. This is all just for show.
I know, but what does it look like?
I think of home.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no place like home.
There's no place like home. Yeah, and we'll teleport.
Yeah.
With
What does
the-
the
with the-
teleport like? What does it look like?
Probably
when you
green
teleport?
and sparkly, and there's like duck feathers.
Nice.
Yeah.
The sounds of quacks.
Quack. And then
Quack.
when in the circle that's left behind, there's just a big dick.
That's sick. And the ground, instead of like when Thor comes down,
Yeah,
there's like
Bifrost.
that's the fucking penis. All right.
Wonderful.
Tolman is like, what the hell?
Oh, shit happens in Grung Village.
You guys feel a bit of weightlessness as your stomach kind of drops, and you look down and you just see like white light all over you, and that's like a second, and then immediately darkness all around you. Poof, you hit the ground. You guys look around. Wood underneath you.
Are we in the
You have a
app?
wood ceiling as well. Window.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of light, kind of the morning light, kind of making its way in, catching the dust on the inside of this room. On the outside of this window, you see a couple of birds fly off to the side, and a building on the opposite. You hear bells ringing.
Are we in the attic?
Small bed. You are in fact in the attic.
Are those
Guest room.
bells like
All right, I'm gonna
alarms
start
or
tying my
like
shoe to your
Yeah.
shoe.
designation of time or?
Their designation of time.
Okay. So no, there's not like it's currently under attack.
Yeah.
There's a giant stepping on my husband.
I'm doing all the shoe.
Attack
Yeah.
on Titan
nonsense.
music starts playing. It's,
Well,
Yeah.
They're stepping on everything.
The guy.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
doing all the
everyone
shoe
unties their
nonsense.
shoes.
Yeah.
No?
As I'm doing it, never mind.
I've never been so happy to be back in civilization.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting because we're out of one fire and right into, I guess, an ice storm.
That works better than I thought it was going to.
That I hear that a lot.
Well,
it's very strange, the adjustment too.
Oh,
It's so quiet. Jungles, the sounds of the wind, the rain, the creatures, the birds, everything. And then being in this room, surrounded by wood, it's pure silence. Except for the distant bell. And occasionally you hear like a cart going down the road.
Alright, well. Do you need to go talk to your people?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
So we're just gonna jump right into this?
Yeah. I don't know.
Should we go to the Harpers, figure out who's alive, and let them know that things might go bad? We're gonna try to just convince the giants to leave?
I guess, yes.
We don't even know who's left, so...
Oh, she's getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry guys, I'll get the camera working on break, but we got the map of Waterdeep over here.
That's DM side, I guess.
You can do this side with all of the
Yeah,
the
we've
locations.
lived there for a while. We know where we're going.
That's fine.
There we go.
Alright.
Alright. To the Harpers hideout.
You guys make your way down the stairs into one of the next rooms. Just dust everywhere. As you go out, you have that little stairway that kind of goes outside in that like backyard that you guys have effectively.
1 second, Jake.
Sorry. Yeah, give me a second as well.
Well, I just DC'd from the chat on my computer. I
Oh.
don't know if the stream's
Well, it's still going on my end.
blowing up or if it's just my side.
It's still going on my end.
Yeah.
It's still going on your guys' end?
I think we're good.
Or maybe it's just weirdness for me.
Okay, so you guys go down, and you have, it's strange seeing this place again, Tiff. Buildings just everywhere. You see the tops of roofs in the distance, some of them blue, red, others browns. You see clouds kind of swirling up and overhead, and the biggest thing of note once you come outside is that there are 4 enormous clouds, very close to the city, hovering, that have buildings on them, like enormous fortresses. All seems quiet. So you make your way down. You see the door that enters into the tavern as well on your right. And then you hear like a glass smash in the tavern on the inside.
I'll check the inside.
Probably live.
You go inside and you look around, and you see a halfling individual. And sit up, and he looks up, and drops a bag. Apologies, I didn't realize anyone was here.
And you are?
My name is
Me?
my name is my name is Abner. Abner Drypack.
Hello, Abner.
Yeah, I'm with the sorry.
I'm here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's funny. I gotta tell you something later about that actually.
Oh, no.
Guys, I just realized something.
What?
Were you able to teleport the Sphere of Annihilation with us? Or is it just sitting in the Grung village now? Because I can't control it from that far away.
We're able to teleport it.
Oh, thank God, because now the grungs are like, sacrifice him! They're just throwing him into the sphere.
You know what? I'm almost okay with that. Just let it fucking stay there.
They should enshrine it.
And I took the thing so that...
So
They,
no one
can
they
control
can't.
it.
Yeah, no one
The
can
You know
Bot
what?
can't
Can
kill
we
himself
actually
with
have done that, Jacob? Could I have left the sphere just in the Grung village, like, out of reach?
Like a floating
Of the
dark
grungs.
sun.
They're just gonna stack stuff and touch it. Don't leave it there.
And I'll tell them not to touch it?
Do you guys let Ira leave
Ira,
the
no.
sphere there?
Don't
Okay.
leave it.
I mean, I have no control over Ira.
That's really funny, but
So-
what are you going to do?
Fine, I'll take it.
He says, yeah, I'm Abner. I'm with the Loyal Order of Street Laborers.
What's that exactly?
We're street laborers.
Why are you in
why
my
are you
house?
our
Oh,
tavern?
I was told to pick up some things that wouldn't be of use here much
Inside.
anymore. Right?
I mean, I guess they aren't of use. right now.
Dirty 20.
After a whole 10 seconds of knowing this man, it doesn't seem like he's lying.
Okay.
Who sent you?
Well,
The Guild of Street Laborers. There were just, this place hasn't been used in a long time. It could go to some other uses. Sorry, I'm not...
Well, let your people know that we're back. This is
Alright.
our tavern. Take what you have, though.
Most of the taverns in the city have been shut down.
Because of the giants.
Yeah, because of the giants.
COVID-19.
Yeah.
Because of the COVID.
COVID 1298.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, take
we're
us
here to
up.
fix that.
Yeah.
You're aware you haven't been here in over 3 months?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Well, I'll put your plates down. Oh my god, fine. The tavern is actually mostly put together fine. It's not like it was ravaged or things were stolen or anything. This guy looks like he was just like, well, these people aren't using your plates, so I'm gonna take them.
Yeah.
And he just says,
Do you need the stuff specifically? Like what is it? What is it for?
there's some places down in the dock ward that we need some extra silverware
Yeah.
for.
Take it. It's fine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He
We're at.
kind of takes it.
We should leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solve this problem.
Is there anything that we should know?
Like, what's been going on the
You
past 3
just got
months?
back here, huh?
Yeah.
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 They sieging. Is that what's
We've been
happening right
out of
now?
town.
Sieging.
The
There's been no sieging except for the day that they arrived.
Yeah. That's when we left.
After a few weeks, Laeral Silverhand made her way up towards the clouds and never came back.
The Black
The city's
Staff?
fallen into a bit of chaos. Some of our guild leaders and other members of other factions have stepped up. There's been no word of the Harpers. They've disappeared.
The leader died. What about the Black Staff?
They've been the ones trying to quell some of the mobs inside of the city, but if anything, that's the only... There hasn't been much chaos. Just the city is just failing. There's people who can't continue to do their jobs.
Can't operate with the giants.
None of us can leave. We've been growing low on food. We've been surviving fine. And then there's been people who've been dying. Suddenly. Slowly.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
That shouldn't be
They're
happening
all in the
anymore.
Black Staff are the only ones who can conjure forth the statues in order to combat these giants, but they haven't moved them. Some of them may be a bit difficult to move as well, since there's
Homes up there.
Homes
Probably
on
for
them.
the best that didn't happen. Nothing different about moving through the city, though?
nothing about what?
There's nothing different about moving through
You'll
the
find
city.
the streets are emptier.
Good. Thank you. We should go.
But no, it has not been all out war. They've just been telling us to wait, and I don't know for what.
I think for us.
For us.
Yes.
Okay.
Go home to your family.
Kind of takes the plates and leaves.
Ready?
I guess we're skipping the Harper visit. Doesn't sound like they're doing
Nobody's
that.
home.
no.
Where do we go? Up there?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I
How
can't
did-
get us up there.
You can get me up there.
I can't get you.
How did the
How did
person that was
Laeral get
mentioned? How did
Well, Laeral's.
She's a wizard, I think.
Yeah,
Ah,
she knows
Blue, I
magic.
imagine.
maybe?
We
Very
could go see if we could
powerful.
find like a magic carpet or something.
Open Lord of Waterdeep, I think.
World.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
could try and go to a
no,
market, maybe buy some
Do you,
supplies or
do you think
something.
you need to go speak to your
No.
people? See if they can
If
get us
she's
something?
not there, no one's there.
That's true.
I hope she's not dead.
Well, you were saying that.
I leave town and both my bosses die.
Well,
You were saying you wouldn't mind being the big boss sometime.
No,
do you have a way for all of us to get up there?
I don't think I have flight prepared. I think I chucked it after I learned how to fly. Yeah. Oh, y'all get your boops today, though. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Our daily dose of
You-
boops.
We could, I mean, the giants are waiting for us. Maybe if we go to the dock, There'll be someone there.
I have an idea.
News of the ring. Or we could go to a spell shop, find a spell of Skywrite.
Huh.
Spell's
Hey.
never useful.
I mean, we could
Right
also
now.
see if they have an item that might help us be able to get up there.
I'm
Just
just
call
gonna
it
tell the
fly.
giants that we're here. They just need to know they can come down and get us. We can go up there to them. It doesn't matter. But
Hey, Jacob.
Yes.
When we encountered those giants, and we did the ones that we didn't kill, one of them gave me the name of their leader,
Yeah.
the woman giant. I don't remember what her name
let me
was.
see if I have it in the
It's in my notes somewhere.
It starts with a D.
Something.
Droofy.
Droofy.
I was gonna say Dimitrescu.
Yeah, Dimitrescu?
I knew.
Oh.
Roll a history check, Ari.
Oh, we killed her.
There you go. You don't have to roll.
We killed the leader of the giant. Oh no!
No, it was like the leader of his
Of, like,
battalion,
her-
I think.
her.
Yeah.
Battalion.
I was gonna see if I could contact one of them, but I believe we killed her. So
What about the one that we didn't kill?
the underling guy,
Yeah.
I think he's probably still in water or in Cholt,
I
or
think so,
we
too.
No, didn't
killed
we
him.
tell them to leave?
No,
Well, I mean, have you ever met the Silverhand?
I don't think so. Wait, what did he mean?
Maybe you could contact the Blackstaff.
Yeah.
You could try. At least we would know if she's alive or dead.
That's true. There has to be some ways to get them. So I guess let's go find them.
Yeah.
You guys are going to go
Give me
to
1 second.
Castle Grey and find Vajra Safan.
Yes. Hi, man.
Okay, you
Jacob,
guys.
I have met Laral though, haven't I?
Yeah, but not
Yeah,
as Ari.
But not as Ari, right?
Good. Does that count for ascending though?
It would, but
It
I
would
don't think
count for
Ari would.
sending.
I see.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You guys make your way across the city, and it is strange. The entirety of the city is quiet. There normally would be bustling streets or nothing more than a bit of wind and debris, trash even. Occasionally you see somebody walking down the street and eye you and then quickly kind of duck into an alleyway or like a building. Some people who are out on their alleyways just kind of watch in fear as when you guys walk back, they kind of just step back and they look above. Almost as if waiting or anticipating something. As you guys continue to walk through the city, along the streets, you see nobody.
That's pretty easy.
Until you notice that there are a number of cloud formations coming closer towards you. Floating closer and closer.
Perfect.
You see one land about right in front of you, causing a bit of fog to almost disperse throughout the entirety of this alleyway and street. People close their doors, shut their windows, fearfully go back inside. And you see this enormous figure. Gray skin, bald, if not for like a little bit of like a ponytail coming off the back of their head, of this blue hair that sort of like waves in the wind as if it's weightless.
As this figure falls, I would probably kind of go to these two and let us do the talking.
As the cloud gets closer and closer, this giant, as tall as the other buildings, you have to look pretty high up to look at them. Pure gold eyes and long, kind of flowing gold and blue robes, steps forward barefoot onto the ground, light as a feather. No thumping or stomping or anything. They kind of stand there and look down towards all of you. Who would be so confident to walk the streets of Waterdeep?
Ones with news on the Ring of Winter,
Where is it?
burned in the fires of Acererak's tomb.
You lie.
I'll toss down the black skull amulet.
What is this?
Acererak's amulet.
Oh shit! No, that's yours.
It's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
yours.
I'll take it down. You have the staff. Artist Simber.
You bring proof.
Artist
It's
She
a-
kind of like comes down and her face is like as tall as like your body, and she looks down and sees these two items. She says,
In the land of Cholt, we found Artist Simber. Acererak was his enemy. In trying to escape the land of Cholt, Acererak killed Artis and took the ring. In the ensuing fight, the ring fell into fire. We brought the proof. Acererak is a lich. He can't be killed, but he
Count
can...
Nimbolo will hear your pleas.
Very well.
She kind of stands back up and she says, "You're lucky." Kind of echoes throughout the alleyways of Waterdeep. She says, "Many Waterdavians have tried to buy their freedom with falsities and claims of grandeur.
There are no lies here. We killed
For
him.
your sake, I hope so." And then the cloud kind of appears, and you watch as she steps onto it, and she kind of floats her way over towards you, and Ayla's like, "Oh, we're going to get to go on a little cloud? Are we going to..." And she scoops all of you up and brings you onto the cloud, and she's like, "Ah! Ah!" And you guys are brought onto the cloud and begin to float your way
Ayla
upwards.
and Braca with us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you guys begin to kind of float your way upwards above the streets, and then above the rooftops, and then above some even the tallest buildings, even further above the statues of Waterdeep. You can see the entirety of it now in the distance. And then eventually the cloud forms and connects to another one of the clouds. It's an enormous fortress. Incredibly big. Too big. Built for giants. The chains that hold up the door are triple, quadruple the size that a normal chain would be. The battlements of this fortress as well are enormous. You couldn't even look over the other side of them. And you can see other giants walking on this battlement.
How many?
And most, from what you can see, 4. And she says, "Come along." And she holds out her hand.
Sure.
I'll sprout my little wings and fly.
Okay. And she begins to walk towards the fortress. And that's where we're going to go on break.
Woo!
So
Oh,
we'll
cool.
be back in about 15-ish minutes, where we will come back to everybody's demise. We'll see you guys in a minute. I have to go to the
You
thing.
do. I'm on
It's
the wrong
me
side.
who
I'm
has to
I'm on
do-
the wrong side of the table today.
Yeah, it's okay. I got it.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, be back in a sec. Hang on.
Oh.
Oh. little bit of
Whoa.
image for you, I guess. I know it says Lynn Armal at the top. It's not Lynn Armal, but
That's weird.
it is what it looks like. And yes, it is from Storm King's Thunder, which is what you said right before we got on for the break. So, you guys are making your way into this castle. As you can see, it's enormous, and it also strangely beautiful in a weird way. Like, this isn't some like place of war. This is it's meant to defend, but it doesn't look like it's preparing to destroy the city.
It's more of a palace than a castle.
You guys are led in.
Is your mic off, Jacob?
Hi. I'm back. I was saying that this is Lynn Armal on the thing. It's not actually Lynn Armal. That's a different thing in Storm King's Thunder, but it's the same map that it literally tells you to use. It looks like this. As you guys make your way inside, you are led over towards this sort of entrance. Give me one moment. And from what you guys can see, there's like those towering kind of bridges and peaks going off in the distance. You're led over towards one of the main entrances, this giant opening into this antechamber. Give me one moment. It's an opulent hall. It features lapis lazuli tile work and murals depicting castles in the clouds, as well as cloud giants chasing silver dragons while riding rocks, and golden sky chariots drawn by griffins. Marble bleachers hug the walls near the entrance, across from which stand ornate alabaster throne inlaid with gemstones. And as you guys make your way in, you can see another cloud giant sitting on the throne. He looks down at all of you, kind of tapping his finger. And he just says, "Right. Let's get this over with." He looks very similar to the cloud giant that had led you in. If not a little taller and a bit more masculine features. He has almost like a toga that goes down and across, showing a bit of his chest. And he has a lot of jewelry on his, he has like earrings, piercings, bracelets, anklets, like a necklace that comes down as well that kind of jangles together in these loud kind of as it kind of sits forward. And he says, "Come forward. Bring forth the ring."
Well, I will step forward. Can I look over to Ari? So... Alright. Where to begin? The ring's gone. We found Artist Simber. But... the... Arch-Lich, Acererak, got to him, stole the ring. Acererak. We defeated him in combat, but the ring was lost in the process.
Who is this Acererak?
An Arch-Lich, a being of incredible strength,
An undeath.
of undeath.
And the female one from behind you steps up and says, "It's true, Count Nimbolo. I searched the archives. He's an ancient threat." He kind of looks towards her and he says, "You claim their story as true?" And she replies back in giant. She says, like, "Corving Tildar." Any of you speak giant? She says, "It's the best one we have." He kind of turns.
Ira would pull the necklace. This is the Arch-Lich's. This is proof that we encountered him. Unfortunately, his phylactery, the thing you must find to kill one, is hidden in
He
some
stands up
unknown
and
realm.
he starts to walk down the stairs of the throne. His footsteps kind of echoing in the hallway, but not as like they're not like booming. He seems to be pretty light on his feet.
And it's almost like this place is like created, right?
Mhm.
In a way to make it not.
And he kind of walks down and he says, "Your name?"
Ira Dane.
"Ira."
Yes, sir.
Sorry. I like your story. Countess Sensory may not as much. I want to clue you in a bit. He squats and looks at you, and he says, I need you to be on my side for a moment.
What does that mean?
There are giants all across the Sword Coast,
Yes.
the north, and most of Faerun scouring for this ring.
Yes.
And he stands up.
We are well aware.
I am but a messenger. I have to go back to this ordning and tell them that you lost it. And he turns around. How's that going to make me look?
And what would you have us do?
I would hope you could return the ring to me. And you could save your precious city.
The ring is gone. The gods themselves could not return it to you.
I have a bit of trouble with your story. How were you so easily able to claim his items, such as his staff, and yet the ring slipped from your grasp?
One was flung into the fire we were fighting over. The
Fire?
others were not. Yes, I don't know if you're exactly aware if your people are struggling with it, but for the last 6 months or so, people that have died before were dying again. That is the man who crafted that. Artist Simber was in Cholt. We found him. He was slain by Acererak. In our attempts to stop that and get the ring back, one of them was lost.
So you made it to Cholt then?
Yes.
What of Drufi and her battalion of giants? Were they slain by Acererak as well?
I believe we found giants slain by Artist Simber. Acererak himself, I do not know. I believe he only wanted the ring.
Did you meet this artist, Simber?
Yes.
Why did you not bring him back as soon as you had him in tow?
We had him in tow, but we had not control of him. He was very powerful. We were lucky that Acererak killed him and not us.
Artist Simber killed Acerek's right-hand man. We were there to also kill this man.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend until he is my enemy again. Artist died before he could be our enemy again.
You tell me the ring is in fire?
Yes.
Where? In Cholt?
In a tomb that I'm not sure is still accessible. It was of Acererak's creation, and now that he is slain, I know not what is of it.
Where is this tomb?
Cholt.
If luck in Cholt. If he
Cholt's a
moved
big place.
near the volcanoes.
Acererak is still
The
powerful.
south.
Even though he was defeated, he could move this.
The tomb existed in a different plane as well.
Yes.
We found entrances in
He
the
travels
plane.
through the plains.
I
In
have no
time.
quarrel with you and your people. I care not for this ring. It is of the ordning that we find it.
What is the ordinary exactly? So we
Can
A
understand.
group of giants who lead us. A mighty council. Leaders, as you would call it.
and you said that you're the messenger for them.
In this instance, yes. I do much more than deliver messages.
Of course. Of course. Would you like us to go with you?
No.
What do they want the ring for?
The frost giants want the ring. I have done my best to keep your city safe.
That is appreciated.
I will have to tell this ordning that the ring is somewhere in Cholt. They will not take that it was destroyed as an answer. Mostly because they've informed me on how indestructible it can be.
I think more saying that Acererak may have it in his domain.
Yes.
They will try to find a source. They will make their way to Cholt. They'll find this volcano and dig for it if they have to.
Acererak is no longer in Chol. He's dead.
Fell
That's what we're
through
saying.
fire.
And
He can
And
be
water.
anywhere.
if you are lucky, you may get there and get to the tomb before he springs back to life.
I don't think he'll
Undeath.
come back.
He may
He's
not
gone.
come back. He may come back, get his possessions, and leave, and go to a plane of existence that I know not how to get to.
This
But
is still a source. If
there's
I
a
go
place to
back to
look.
them, I understand you're willing to convince me that this goose chase is futile. But they will not see it as so. Fire and rock, and even extra-dimensional travel will not stop them.
If you see fit to search Acererak out,
He
we
kind
won't
of stands
stop
up and he says, "Tell me,
Yes.
would you stop at nothing to save your people in this city?"
That's why
If I
we're
told
here.
you-
Cholt and the Archlich himself in an attempt to.
If I told you that the key to saving your city was somewhere far away, buried under rock and lava, you would go tooth and nail to find this key.
Yes.
I only provide you perspective on their vigor.
Why do they want the ring that badly
Well,
then?
They want to cover their domain in ice once again.
And what is their domain?
Are you aware that Waterdeep was built on the ruins? Hang on. Waterdeep was built on the ruins of an old giant settlement that was destroyed by dragons tens of thousands of years ago. That there are remnants of an old kingdom of Astoria that still linger, that we look for. If you find any of these things, it would be helpful for you if this is what we look for here. I care for our old world and our history,
This won't get
and
you.
we are not warmongers. The rest of the giants are.
And they think that this will get them the ring.
I do not know. My point is that they see this world as their own from a long time ago. Before you and your people, the small folk, built your cities and settlements, or the dragons wiped us out. They want to reclaim that old kingdom, and they will stop at nothing to do so.
See? You are free to hunt Acererak down. I just warn you that
It is clear that keeping your city in hostility and in and locked is futile. I've told the Ordning this. That is why I was able to oversee Waterdeep. I will bring them this information, but I will need proof.
Proof of what? His death? Or his defeat?
I have to bring them something. If I bring them nothing, they will not believe
We could
me.
bring them nothing. People that have died are no longer dying. The curse is
Yes.
broken. Someone in your ordering or anyone around them has to have someone who is resurrected. The
I
proof
could
is their-
resurrect someone right now.
The proof is their life.
Roll persuasion.
I have a very good persuasion.
Oh.
I guess isn't that like your best?
You know, why don't I just use this too?
Oh, well, these.
Well,
One
that?
of these?
One of
24
Sheesh.
plus 4.
Hmm?
24. I'm sorry, 23. Forgot to do math.
It's okay, me too.
He says, "Really?
Ooh.
Hi.
Hi,
You
man.
can't be up here."
She's like, I did, though.
Yeah, I know. He says, I don't know if it will suffice. If I tell them the only proof is that of a curse that has been lifted from some being they have never met, never heard of before, I don't know if they'll believe me. I don't know if your city will continue to be safe. But if you want to risk that hope, I will go to them.
What else could we possibly give?
If they don't know who he is, these trinkets mean nothing.
This way. And he leads you into like another room. You guys have to almost like run to keep up with him. And he brings you over to this room and this enormous table. He brings you guys on top of it. As he kind of puts you over, it's this enormous map of the Sword Coast Faerun and Chult. And you guys are like just standing on it. And he says, "Show me."
Show you what?
Where we found...
Where it was. If I can give them a location, an exact location, it may quell their anger for now.
I'll point out on the map where the tomb is.
Okay, you go over and you kind of point, and he looks down and he says, "Here."
Yes, there should be a tomb there.
I don't know if it'll be accessible by your kind.
You guys are quite tall, and Acererak likes to make things difficult even for us small folk to get in.
It's practically a maze.
Plus half the tomb itself exists in reality and also in a different realm.
Yes. It took us 2 months to get there and get through it. 3 months.
If not weeks to get to even figure out ways
Though-
to be killed.
So now that they know where it is.
Digging may... Acererak hasn't already left, or hasn't come and collected his things. Digging may prove fruitful.
I understand. My fellow giants may not. They're much more hard-headed. I am aware of how things can become lost in this world. They will not accept that as an answer.
Well, this is all the warning we can give.
I
All this
understand.
information.
And at the very least, when you get there, you will see for yourself the craftsmanship and longevity of Acererak. And know that if
I will
you-
not be going.
You will not? Well, maybe they will see. They will... Whoever is sent will know that Acererak has the ring. And your hunt may continue, and I wish you luck in finding him. Should it come to that.
You misunderstand. I care not for this ring. I am only an ambassador. If you were to speak directly with them, they would kill you, raise your corpses to tell you the answers.
I wish your people luck. If only for the sake of our
Your
people.
city's the giant's occupation in the city of Waterdeep will cease. I cannot promise that if they do not find the ring.
They're never going to find the ring.
It's beyond us to find Acererak in his domain.
He can go anywhere.
You've given them an enemy.
Then they will
Let's
haunt
hope
him
he
forever.
can keep it out of their hands longer than others have. Do you have anything more?
No?
Where's
Unfortunately.
Lerol?
Laeral Silverhand?
Yes.
She's here.
Where?
Here.
May we recover her. She is quite important in the city of Waterdeep.
I can. Though she killed 4 of my friends.
Sorry.
I entrust that you can keep her from doing it again.
I believe if she knows that you're leaving, that should be enough.
Good. He takes all of you and he
Enough,
kind of
right?
scoops you up and brings you
I can
guys.
fly. You don't need to.
He brings you towards the edge of the keep and outside of the castle, and then out of that again, he kind of comes forward, and in a small little bed of clouds, you see Laryl Silverhand, like unarmored as well, just kind of in like rags, like floated down right next to you, unconscious.
I'll scoop her.
You scoop her. Her head kind of dangles.
She good? She alive?
Yeah, she's alive.
Okay.
Should we get her belongings
Do you have her things?
somehow?
Mm.
Her robes? Stuff?
Kind of look over. There's like a bag like this big of like stuff.
I'm not strong as I was.
Oh,
Cheat.
I'm not that strong either.
Which like,
in the back.
can we go?
May the wind guide you. And
Yeah.
suddenly you feel the sensation of falling. The
Uh,
cloud underneath you disappears, and all of you just begin to fall. Ari, you just float.
I'm slow falling, just trying.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're like trying to slow fall. You guys go through like the air, and then suddenly you just begin to like feather fall like slowly on your way down.
Ari's just floating in front of the guy still.
Can you go?
That's a nice trick. She'll float down.
You float your way down and catch up with the rest of the group,
Can
and
you
all
go?
of you kind of slowly
Get the
kind of
fuck
drift
outta here.
down towards the bottom, and you land on like a rooftop, you land on like a lamp pole, you land on the middle of the street. Laryl's unconscious body
No,
just
I'm
kind of lands.
carrying her.
Yeah, you're carrying her. And you all make your way down back into Waterdeep.
I hate being that formal. All right. Well, it worked, I think. Yeah, I know.
Ari's gonna.
All of the giants just show up. What did you say?
Scoop, sir. Sir. Go. Back over there.
Huh? What was that? Oh, hi, Moose.
Wow.
Oh.
Ari kind of sets Laryl down and pats her on her face.
Yep.
Hello, ma'am.
She kind of
You just fell asleep in the street.
turns and looks up, and then she like grabs you,
Hi.
and she says, "Where am I?"
Waterdeep.
Well, you're on the
Like Fifth and
street.
Johnson, I
Yeah.
Where are the giants?
Well, they're leaving,
We spoke with them.
and we got you back because we were told that you were up there.
Did you find the ring?
No.
It was destroyed.
Acererak has it.
Acererak, old evil.
Acererak.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
defeated
We
him.
also dealt with the death problem.
It's very nice to meet you.
Thank you, citizens.
Yeah.
She stands up. She says, "Where are my things?"
Oh, it's in my bag. I pull out her bag
Yeah,
from
good
my bag.
passes.
She goes
Yeah, not
over,
really, this is a
and he watches it kind of like floats outwards, and she whispers a few words, and her armor literally like applies to all of her, and she has her
Oh.
sword, and she kind of sheaths it.
In case it matters, I do believe that the giants alluded that it would be all-out war if we killed any more of them. So, but their leader, the leader that's here, is going to talk to them, and they're gonna leave. So,
Well, thank you then. Seems like they and you watch all the clouds start like moving.
Oh.
You start
was
bringing
fast.
order back into this city.
yeah.
Right.
She looks at your pin, and then looks up at you.
Oh no, she doesn't have her pen out. This is just for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh,
you
Miss
doing?
Ma'am, get down. She's like, you let me stay out today.
Come here. I'll pet you.
She says, so you went to Chult.
We did, yes.
Who sent you?
Oh well,
Went
we
on your
heard.
own?
Well, we heard that the Red Wizards of Thay knew something about this curse, so we went to them secretly. We didn't talk to them because we don't like them. And then we found out that Belindra's Shadow Mantle knew something about this lich called Acererak, so we went to Chult. We found out that he was in this lost city. We spent like a month and a half looking for it, and then we spent some time, and we've been gone for a while.
You call it a wild duck chase.
Yeah. Oh, be nicer.
2 cats now.
Yeah, 2 cats.
Fulbert.
So the ring is destroyed then.
I would say it was lost in another
Acererak's tomb?
Acererak's tomb, but it was also on him when we defeated him, and he kind of just disappeared.
It could be anywhere.
And he can travel through time and
Out of our
space, and
It could be anywhere, but the giants have him as an enemy now, not us.
yeah. Oh, so sweet, sir.
Well, which the greater thief? Everybody except for Chena knows that that's like Waterdeep lingo.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll try
Or
explaining.
like,
You're
all
like-
that ends well.
So Tuzera Hollowhand was a famous
Yeah.
lone cat thief in Waterdeep in the 1200s of DR who disappeared and then suddenly thought to have come back to a violent end. She once robbed a wizard and wrote this on a wall with a fingertip dipped in his favorite red wine. I take things, you take freedom with your spells. Which of us is the greater thief? Waterdavians now use this phrase in argument with one another over all kinds of matters when comparing wrongs done.
Okay.
Wow.
Jesus. Like that's actually written.
Yeah. There's a bunch of those.
Oh yeah.
Doth thy mirror crack, hurl but think not, take not but count cost be nothing then, dabbler but no master, no mastery blazing forth, sharp jaws, fast fist, bully blades, alley blades, long ride, last ride, and which the greater thief. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
History lesson.
That last one, the doth thy mirror crack, is actually has to do with Laeral, which is pretty fun.
She says it. She's like, that one's about me.
Yeah.
She,
Like, all right, you want to cloud naked, so shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
Y'all see my coochie, my butt.
Say yes if you did. She looks to all of you and says, "Well, good work then,
Thank you. Once again,
adventurers."
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, big fan. I love your work. You're
I like
also very
gold.
beautiful.
Yeah.
You know.
Can I get your names?
Oh,
Well, I'm Ari Parker.
yeah. Ira Parker Adain.
Her mood immediately shifts. You didn't have to lie to me.
It's my thing. We own the Troll Skull.
Yeah, we own
Alley
the tavern
down
down the way.
Spectre and Spirits.
Yeah, that's what you're known for.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that one.
these are...
Are we known for anything else?
Oh, these are.
I'm Chena.
This is Chena and this is Tiff.
Tiff.
Oh, Phelan.
No last name.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see.
Now,
Yeah.
so minus the just kind of
I'm very sorry.
minus the just kind of who sent us out thing. Everything else was true,
Yes,
but
and I am a big fan.
Where is
you know.
Mert?
Dead.
dead.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Don't you dare. I
She's
see
like,
you.
"I
I know you're
know."
waiting. Oh, it's Moose. Never mind.
Yeah, Moose won't do that.
He
Maybe.
might.
Well, I have work to do.
Yeah.
If you could help in reclaiming what was once ours, it'd be
Of
very
course.
helpful.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It is my job.
I'm just along for the ride.
It's kind of
I
the point.
can reward you.
Yes, please.
What do you want?
Well, a lot of my friends are dead, so I'd like to be able to bring them back to life.
That would be.
Yeah. That would honestly be the best reward.
And I know that you're like a.
It's a very difficult thing to do, but it can be done.
You are also very powerful, ma'am. Taking down 4 giants by yourself, that's insane.
Who would you like to have been brought back?
Well,
I'm gonna say what's our list. Darren, is one of them.
Darren.
Mert,
Mert,
Syndra.
Syndra.
Sindra. Is that it? Is that those 3? It.
And that random guy who died on the dinosaur.
Yeah, actually. That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Do we not have a body for Sindra or Darren?
little bit of a
Well,
time
Syndra's
skip.
body is in Schultz still.
Yeah.
Darren.
It is
we do have a
about-
body for Martha.
Yes.
It's about a week later. The city, over the course of this week, this 10-day, is able to resuscitate. The people are hesitant, but start making their way out into the streets again. Happy that their city is no longer under the occupation of tyrants. Taverns open again. Restaurants come back. No more social distancing. And
I go out and buy
Kissing
more
in the
plates.
streets.
and
you go buy
forks.
more plates, of
Yeah.
course. And eventually there are
Distributing
small
vaccines.
ceremonies
Yeah.
that are had at the fortresses in Waterdeep,
Xanathar.
and your friends are brought back to life. Darren first, then Syndra, and they do Mert last.
I have another person that I would add if
Yeah,
I can.
who?
Can we bring back Chibis?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They're like, some cook? Okay.
Hey, he
And
sacrificed his life for.
you bring back Chibis,
Yeah.
who is very confused and is like, what has happened? I don't remember his voice. Was he Russian? I don't
Yeah.
fucking remember.
I think
What
he
has
was.
happened in the time that I was dead? My family, I have to go
What?
talk to them.
Yeah.
The last thing I remember was bearded devils. And he goes back to
A lot has
Like
happened.
what, level 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even
Whoa.
getting level 4.
Yeah, this is early days.
You're paying it forward.
It was Logan's second character, and he died.
Life is brought back to Waterdeep, and it is resuscitated from the kind of depression that it was in. There is a point in time when, after Mert is brought back to life, where he comes to the two of you. He asks for a complete, tell me everything that happened. You guys are taking
hand
over
him my
to
notebook.
Waterdeep headquarters.
Now, do we... before we bring him back, I would probably look over... Are we telling him that Artis has the ring? No? Okay. So
and
we're
you
telling
guys
him the
tell
same story
him the
we've
same
told
story you
everyone
told
else.
everybody else.
It dies with us.
The he talks with
Oh,
you too.
by the way,
Yeah.
probably before the time skip, at some point, I would have sent Artis a paper bird saying, hey, the Giants know about Acererak's tomb. Hopefully they don't go anywhere else in Cholt. They're going to go dig it up. Good luck.
You get a
And I
paper bird
sent it to
back
Artis.
that says, what else is new?
Yeah,
And, yeah.
the jungle will eat them.
Yeah. The jungle will eat them. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Don't go to the trees.
Mert goes over everything with the two of you, and he's very proud. He's everything that you guys have done is exceptional, and he says, "Are you sure you still want me in charge?"
That's your decision, not mine.
You are the boss.
After everything that happened, well, we relied on you and you delivered. Waterdeep owes you. They may not know it, but you walk among them. Is this how you want it to be?
Yeah.
You want me to keep giving you your orders?
I will say I'm not very fond of that part, but
A long vacation would be nice. It's been a hell of a couple of years. Strahd, Acererak,
the
the
castle
Giants,
hunters.
the Castellanters.
There are many other things in this city that still need help.
Oh, in the city. Yeah.
There's interim that still prowl our streets.
Yeah.
They are still running
you
marketing.
know.
A lot of
I forgot that Rosalie's dead.
trades in
Oh, well.
Sheena doesn't know.
Yeah.
trade goods coming from Cholt. It's going to take a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
That
You've earned your rest.
that's
Come
the,
back when you're ready. And when I really die, the next time,
I'll be ready then.
don't bring me back.
Okay. Here, these are yours. She'll give him his ring of
Oh, yeah,
regeneration
the
and his
Horrible sword.
bracers of defense back.
He says keep them.
To be quite honest, I'm not using this ring. Give it to someone else who might need it.
I will.
Ira just...
Keeps a little sour.
He says, they served you much better than they've served me.
That sword was very helpful.
Yeah.
Good. I couldn't imagine standing down to Acererak.
That wasn't the part of the plan. He kind of showed up when we killed the Soulmonger.
He had this
He was a
baby
little mad.
creature.
Oh, what do you think we should do with... There's just a sphere of annihilation next to me.
Oh, we can keep that.
Okay. Is there like a vault we can put this in?
Don't let anyone touch it.
Nobody knows this except for us and a few other members of the higher councils here in Waterdeep. But the Harpers have a vault. Number of magical artifacts that could bring the destruction of the world. It will go there, never to be used.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't really want the
Except
responsibility
on the
of...
utmost. I forget what he says. What Denethor says.
Kingly gift.
So I'll leave the sphere in there, and then I'll...
Mert
maybe
just
put
takes a fucking sphere, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll deal
He
with
takes
this."
the necklace.
Yeah.
yeah, you can control with the necklace. Maybe put the necklace somewhere else. Someone to,
He just puts it in a drawer.
yeah.
This is it. This is the vault.
It's like how Dumbledore just has one of the Horcruxes with him. He's in a drawer. Like,
Yeah.
This piece of the soul. I think I might keep this staff, to be honest.
All right.
The super evil.
Yeah, it's
Gross
helpful.
It's really cool.
So, Sheena and Tiff, what are you guys doing?
For a week?
Yeah, for about a week.
Well, they-
Darren comes back, meets up with Ayla again. It's a very heartfelt reunion.
It's cute.
Yeah, it's real cute.
I let them be-
They
I'll
kiss
put-
in the sunset. and-
Insert.
Oh.
Insert. Oh, this is your mom? Hi, have you heard of me? I'm Darren Rumos of the Rumos family.
Okay.
We're a family of famed blood hunters down in the ocean. This was like a. Every
She's like,
10
actually, I
minute
have heard of your
thing."
family.
Really?
And then they talk about your family for
This was a
It's
constant.
like when I was making my way to the elemental plane of water.
She's the only person who has ever won.
There's
yeah.
one other person who has said yeah, and I think it was a Lokatha.
Yeah.
In like a council.
Yeah.
He's like,
Sounds
oh,
about
well,
Yeah.
I would expect Chino would spend quite a bit of her time in the dock ward.
waiting for the ship to show up.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But
The ship shows up like 2 weeks later.
Oh.
Yeah, Arik probably asked, "Hey, when are you guys gonna be here?"
We're already back.
Yeah, you hang out with the Mariners, the Master Mariners Guild, the Guild of Watermen, where is it? Not the Fellowship of Innkeepers.
Fellowship of the Ring.
The
of winter.
The Fellowship of the Tower.
Order of the
Ring
Master
King.
Shipwrights as well, who you kind of get set up with your what is it? Your privateering kind of.
Yeah.
You almost have to reestablish it because it's like it's been a while and they're like, okay. And once your ship eventually does come into port, you're able to kind of get your crew together who are very happy to be with one another again. Once everybody's finally together, it's a very big sigh of relief. There's a hoedown party that happens on the ship.
Yeah.
Everybody drinks and is merry, and you're there too.
Oh, nice.
And
You do a backflip.
Oh, my card's gone.
eventually, there's a point in time where Ayla kind of comes to you at a day at some point in Waterdeep and says, "How long do you think we'll be going home? Unless you want to stay here."
When are we going home, Jess? Once I know that everything here is seemingly back to normal and they don't need me anymore.
All right.
Well, unless you want to stay. Do you want to stay here?
Where's Rosalie?
I haven't seen her since...
I tried looking for her. I
The
can't find
stars.
her.
I guess we can ask around.
You guys spend like a day asking around, and you are led to the city of the dead, where Rosalie was buried.
probably buried next to her son.
I think that's...
And Ayla's just kind of, she's not like upset, but she's disappointed.
Yeah.
As she looks over and just says, I don't even know what happened. She just died.
Rosalie Star sung below it. Got monged.
Got monged. They don't know.
Yeah, I know. That's super funny.
So we had like heard that she just like passed away suddenly.
Yeah,
She
well, nobody was
deteriorated.
really with her,
Mhm.
so like they just found her dead and buried her. That's the story you would have gotten. Ayla looks over and she says, I guess she's with her son now. I didn't even know she had a son.
Did Rosalie ever like mention it? I think like once maybe.
Yeah, at the end of the game she did.
Yeah.
Okay, Ayla was fucking different.
No, Ayla doesn't know, but she was like, I heard once. I think it might be. Hi.
Yeah, he likes to do that.
I don't even know if we should even try to bring her back. She's
I don't
with her
think so.
son. Might be.
She'd probably be really mad at us. And I don't like it when she gets mad. She gets really grumpy.
She was always grumpy.
Ayla kind of pats the tombstone. And she says, it was good knowing you. And you two leave.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna pull out before leaving. I kind of like Ayla probably walks a bit away, and she just stays there for a moment longer, and pulls out the loaded dice set that she's had since Saltmarsh, and just leave it in front of the gravestone, and
It's
gives
up
like,
there.
gives like a final nod before we're going.
Tiff, what are you doing?
I guess she'd go to her family's estate in Waterdeep, but
Okay.
I don't think she goes in. I think she wants to see if just people are alive, still like either maintaining it or someone's still present.
There's new people who live there.
Mm.
Another family. They have like a couple of kids.
Yeah.
As you make your way outside there, there's two of them, and they have like a kite, and they're trying to throw it into the air to like catch the wind, and they're not like able to do it. And they look over and they're like, "Hey!" And they like hand you the kite, and they're like,
I headbutt one.
It's my house.
Get out! No.
Get the fuck! Like flame tongue.
Sorry.
No, that's hilarious. The kid goes over to you and like hands you like a kite. They're like, "Can you throw it?"
Yeah, I guess.
It's really hard.
I'll lift.
You literally just, it goes up and they're like, "Huh," and they like run with it and they're just like, "Yeah!" They're like running around with like a kite. Yeah.
Screeching.
It's like a yeah. It's the kite is that of like a golden dragon as well as it kind of like waves through like the air as they
That's
like
fun.
pull it around.
That's nice.
But you see that there's a family that lives here.
Good. And then I think she'll go back to the alleyway or the street wherever the fireball exploded in.
Right next to their tavern.
Yeah. And then I'll. Do you guys have like outside seating? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably have
It's
set up
probably
outside
like little
seating.
circular tables.
We're probably like expanding it.
Yeah, it's
slowly.
it's also a cafe now. You can get
Yeah.
a nice lunch.
There's been some little things popping up around like someone on the street being like, the people that save the city go to their tavern.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like we've set up like extra tables now and
Yeah.
Then I think I should probably do this first. I guess I'll get the
Sorry,
shield
the
and
mic
modified.
dropped.
However, I have to do that.
It is not cursed.
Oh, wonderful. That's good to know.
It is
Good to know.
It is actually just a regular shield.
Awesome. Great. As long as it's not cursed, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And then I will. To be honest, I'll probably just sit there for. I don't know how many days that took me. Maybe like 4 days straight.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just arrive probably around noon, 1 o'clock. I'll order like 2 drinks, have one kind of sit across me, get cold, finish the other, and then leave
Okay.
at some point. It's probably most of her day.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna skip ahead about a month. what happens over the course of this month?
Ari does absolutely nothing.
Yeah, we're
Nothing?
we're just running the tavern.
You
Running
guys
the
are just
tavern.
relaxing,
Just
doing
back
nothing.
back to normal.
All right.
Probably having to go throughout the town to hire someone to come to the tavern to fix, like, oh, this thing doesn't work.
Yeah.
We have someone come
A
fix
lot
this
of
shit.
dirt got in there.
Do you
Go
ever do
buy
anything
new
with these
plates.
two?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
if you're hanging around,
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
More or less.
teach. Yeah, teach.
Oh, you guys probably go
I'll probably
see one of
visit
those
tavern.
famous Waterdeep plays.
Right.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, we have a
The
night owl.
Revengers?
Die Hard.
The
Yeah.
Revengers.
Or, yeah, the
Die
Avengers.
Hard.
Of course.
I swear it's a Christmas play.
Dead ass Die
It is like
Hard.
it is Christmas time almost.
Well, yeah,
That's
yeah.
why
yeah.
I see
Get-
Die Hard.
It's September.
You know, close
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
It's always Christmas.
Yeah.
Can you do the cameras? I have him on me.
Oh, is it time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how hard that is, but I'll probably become like some kind of weird like temporary town's guard and like break down doors and arrest people.
Sounds good. Sounds cool.
just keeping myself in
help
the-
out. Yeah. You
keeping
find a lot of
myself
like
active.
Zentrum thugs kind of throughout the city. You eventually
Stop.
hunt down some of these dudes. They're weird. They have face paintings and like
Yeah.
tattoos with eyeballs on
Oh,
them.
no,
They're
yeah.
part of the Xanathar Guild, and they're real crazy.
She's
and
definitely,
what they're
she's
about.
definitely cracking skulls with those.
Yeah,
fools.
exactly.
You can ride along with me, because
No.
no, you're like you're not leaving.
No.
You hear
You
distant
stay.
whispers
You can
of
do whatever
things
you want.
across the entirety of Faerun. Things like distant far north has been covered in complete darkness. The city of Baldur's Gate has been locked off due to some connection with the Hells. And all of it is very out of your mind.
That's someone else's problem.
Yeah.
Fuck the people in the north.
Yeah.
Let him die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cold up there?
Yeah.
No.
Fuck
Don't
him.
live in
No.
the
Yeah, I'm
north.
just the high ain't going gold.
We almost just had to deal with cold. No.
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 There's like Tiamat might come back. No. That's actually one of the plays. Actually, one of the plays is the Rise and Fall of Tiamat.
Ah.
Yeah. And you guys spend your time relaxing here in Waterdeep. You eventually get your privateering business set up again. Starts bringing in money, and it's good work too. And your crew is happy to, not be at a jungle island.
Yeah.
And the city of Waterdeep recognizes the privateering business as well as like a very helpful thing that's here.
And I think on the last day of that 3-month
Mm-hmm.
time, the ship will be being prepared for a longer journey.
Okay. You guys kind of spend that time with one another. Eventually, kind of, I assume you would fill them in on what's going on. You guys take that time and spend it together. You don't know when you'll see each other again, or if you ever will, but you take those last days and hours, and eventually the final day comes. Ayla is happy to have met all of you and shared in your adventures and journeys. And she'll go on to remember a lot of it and continue working on her swordsmanship, but probably not a whole lot of it, as she wants to. Ayla's like, I really want to have a seaweed farm and a coral farm. I think I'm gonna do that when we get back to Saltmarsh. And she bought like a bunch of books about it.
Keep the sword just in case.
Yeah, I will. No worries. Darren goes with them as well. Who was also pretty sad that Rosalie died. And eventually the Brass Phoenix is settled up and ready to head to Saltmarsh. Tiff, do you stay here?
I guess that would depend. Do you come ask me to?
I would definitely assume that
Because I think it's
leading up to launch day, Sheena, Ayla, and Darren would be spending a lot of time just around probably the tavern, just getting the last moments that we can get with them. And I would definitely, at least at one point, maybe even multiple points, like, you sure you want to come or not?
I think whenever that happens, that you I don't know what necessarily China's is, like Craig doesn't, but I think maybe it was like assumed like that second class was for her for her husband, but it wasn't. She was waiting for you to come to her first on your own
100%.
terms.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever that is, if you do, she'll be sitting outside, looking down that road, with whatever drink you wanted there.
I would
Probably cold, sadly.
I would-
whatever it is.
I would imagine, because I did have thought of the first one, so she would almost come in with her own drink, and come to the like, and like, mind if I pull up a seat?
Absolutely. I've been waiting for it.
I like pull up another seat.
Wisdom 8. In this
Well.
case.
In this case, heading out tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know you had mentioned that you wanted to come. Still want to?
Yeah, I don't think Waterdeep has anything else for me. Seeing them this way is comforting, but
Mm-hmm.
something feels wrong about it. This isn't the same place I left,
Yeah.
and I feel better for that. It's nice to see it change and
Mm-hmm.
heal. I guess I would ask, and this is why I've done it this way. I don't want to pressure you anyway, and I know that in the jungle, I was more of that pushing force. But would you have me serve on this vessel?
I would have you do what you want to do. I enjoy your company and your companionship. If you want to serve aboard the Vast Sphinx, that's up to you. If you want to do something else, that's up to you as well. There's a lot of new opportunities out there,
I think there are.
so we can make our own.
I like that. That we. Would you? When does the ship leave?
Tomorrow at noon.
Will you come with me to the docks tonight?
Sure.
Okay. I have a lot of things to prepare for. I don't have anything to pack. I need to go find a goldfish somehow. So I'll meet you by the docks, and I'll give her a dock that I'm going to go to.
Okay. And eventually the night comes. And
I have to go find a goldfish.
You'll find a goldfish, kill it.
No, it's mine. I got this fish has to be alive.
Oh, yeah, okay, got it.
Okay.
Did you go give it to Xanathar?
Xanathar?
Yeah. I'm gonna
You
go buy a goldfish.
find you easily find a goldfish.
Okay. Like a
And they're
pet
brought
shop.
out to the docks just after sunset.
That's the only thing I think I have to say goodbye to. My family and I were never really close. I had an arranged marriage, but I mean, he was nice to me, cared.
Mhm.
Before, you guys only had one friend. I already talked about him a little bit. A tiny little kobold stores Xanathar's fish.
Mhm.
I don't know where he's at anymore. I want to say goodbye if I could.
Yeah. I would help you.
I want to go try and find Morby, this little kobold, on the dock, if he's still there. If not, I have a plan for that. Landon's stupid little kobold.
You search the docks for this kobold, and you find people who like know who he is,
Yeah.
and they're like,
Checks out.
"What's his name?
Morby?
Morvy?" And they're like, "Morvy? I haven't seen Morvy in 6 months."
Yeah, that checks out. You know what he's doing? Getting in trouble.
I think he became a pirate.
You know, that also checks out.
Well, we're not really certain. He stole a ship,
Yeah.
but we don't know if he's still on the ship.
Checks out.
We've gotten weird letters from across distant oceans saying that he'll claim the sea as his own.
Yeah.
The fucking Zodiac killer.
You left this symbol, and you're like, oh.
So Morvy's out there somewhere. I'm just not really certain.
Yeah, he's kind of more of his idea anyway. Okay. Next, I'll go to wherever he was docked last. I'm gonna leave this little lantern,
Okay.
and then I'll toss this fish into the ocean.
Kind of swims its way off. Disappears into the darkness.
Hopefully a seagull doesn't get it. I'd be real sad. I've seen a lot of Waterdeep plays where they let the little rabbit away and then the hawk takes it away.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah,
sad.
that would kind of break the mood, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Trina kind of pats you on the shoulder a bit, like, kind of being like, all right. Ready for a new beginning?
I think so. I'm interested to see what this new version of myself looks like.
Yeah.
Do say goodbye to... We should go say goodbye.
Mm-hmm. We go back to the tavern?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
What?
Nothing.
What?
What were you about?
I'll tell you later.
You go.
Yeah.
I was thinking that, and then I was like, can you come find us?
Yeah.
One last drink?
One last drink.
Yeah.
I was gonna come down and see you guys off. I bought a big hat and
already had
a
it ready.
handkerchief
Oh,
and
we
everything.
Oh, we can do that too.
Yeah.
You know what?
Well,
I'm actually,
you can still have one last drink and then you can see us off.
Yeah, I never want to waste a big hat.
It's a
Big
real-
hats are always in
it's a
style.
nice one.
no
I
matter
mean,
what.
also-
Young, old.
Yeah. I mean, if you ever come to Salt Marsh also,
Maybe
make sure to check us out.
we could. And then you guys should come back and see us.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe in the winter when it's not scorching.
We can watch Die Hard then.
Yeah.
Die Hard, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
It's
Okay.
a great winter movie.
Then that's a plan. We'll see Die Hard next time we're in town.
Great.
thank you though.
Of course. Thank you.
I was alone before this. Alone in more ways than I think I could imagine. I was angry. Lost in that jungle more than one way.
Don't think we would have made it if we didn't
Yeah,
have
I
you.
think we would have been lost.
I'm glad we could find whatever way we found together. It means a lot.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
One last drink and I'll see you tomorrow
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Then you guys drink.
Hmm?
Give your goodbyes.
Mhm.
And go your separate ways. And the next day, big hat.
It has feathers in it, like
Yeah.
like China's does.
There's a champaign bottle. Crashes up against the side of the ship.
Ira probably has one similar to Barbosa's and
That's so ridiculous.
he saw which one Ari got and went and got one just as ridiculous.
And you guys are waving away as you watch as the ship
Mhm.
gets further and further away.
Yeah.
And you see them go off out of the dock and into the distant ocean. Little monkey right by your leg.
Oh. Hello.
Wait,
Here
weren't
comes
you...
Viridia.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, weren't you
just says,
ready?
Oh.
There they go.
Yeah.
There's a guy right next to you who's looking over. He's like,
Don't worry about it.
All monkeys
and
can do this.
Viridia just looks at you and says, "Hang on." He touches his head. You saw nothing. The guy
Oh.
just goes about his day.
Oh, you can do that now?
It's like
He's just staring off the ship.
I mean, I converted that cook. You can totally just show up and
That
fight
is true.
guy.
Yeah, the cook does believe in you. Now.
I know. I have a permanent presence on the
Perfect.
ship now.
Perfect.
Perfect. You have to keep up what we started.
No snakes
I'm
and boots.
getting
That guy
Ayla.
did have a heart
Ayla's,
attack.
she's this close.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I throw some guy overboard for putting jelly in my boots. You're going.
He kind of
The
looks off and he
designer.
says, "A proper ending for all of them. Adventure."
I think for them it's a new beginning. I think it's our ending. It's
I know.
I'm
a
tired.
lot. It's time for someone else to save the world, I guess.
Oh, well, you guys already did it. So.
Yeah.
Save a city, maybe. It's Start small.
Twice. I will
Start
say.
small, like we did, right? Went from Waterdeep to a small country to the world.
Time goes on. The months pass.
We see Die Hard.
What?
They come back and we see Die Hard.
Yeah,
It's
see
like
Die
a,
Hard.
It's like a
You
2-day
guys
journey.
keep in with one another. What often? The months turn into
We
years.
rehire Chivas.
Yeah, Jesus. The months turn into years. And Sheena and Tiff, the two of you find a lot more adventure than you maybe have hoped for. Strange things you've seen. Baraka leads you to strange places in the elemental reaches. Enormous mountains. The city of brass.
Oh wow.
I feel both
The
comfortable
deep-
and
The
uncomfortable
deep
there.
earthen caves of the elemental plains. Ayla finds her own as well. Her and Darren. And you guys find peace in Saltmarsh. But never a dull moment. Ari, years later, you and Ira and your children live well in Waterdeep. And there's a day you come home and there's a ring sitting right next to your bed.
The Ring of Winter? Is there a no?
No. And in time, your children go on to become adventurers. They probably delve into the yawning portal at one point and then come back and are like, we made so much money. And they're like, oh, you guys are like, oh my god.
Who let you down there?
We killed this really old guy. It was awesome.
Oh god.
Wait, what?
Look, he looked like this. And he turns into Halaster. And you're like, what the fuck? And he's like,
You go
"Rah."
down there to kill him? You couldn't find him?
And,
Good job. That's
Proud
all
of
I-
you.
Ari seems to live, an age way slower than you are.
Oh shit.
It's because I'm an Asmar.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, I still have some half elves.
I know.
Yeah.
And peace follows the lives of all four of you. Acererak is a distant memory. Something that happened in your youth. Long ago in a time that you remember. But has been overlapped by everything else that has happened to you now. And the world remains unmonged. And that's where we end our story. And these characters who we've
Yeah.
I know Tiff's a little new, but we've been playing with you guys for quite a
Dude,
long
let
time.
me- I'm gonna check something real quick while you do your whole thing.
My whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know. What is your thing?
That was it actually.
That was it?
That was all I had.
It's a good point though.
We, Ira and Ari was introduced to Arcane Arcade November 18th of 2018.
And I'm wearing the same outfit.
How are you?
That's
Look
funny.
at me.
Nice. I don't even think I have that shirt anymore. So it's been, 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Little
This
over.
world continues to move along and have its many problems and
Our kids are
world-ending
fucking
scares.
goblins.
Oh yeah.
Things all happen all the time, but
We
when it
probably
comes
have
to the
stop
four of
them
you
sometimes.
and what you have done in this place, and you've left your footprint and a legacy, I will not be forgotten. Yeah, that's it. That's the end.
Do I become the leader of the Harpers?
Yeah, eventually Mert dies.
One-
and
one
becomes
and
leader
two?
of the Harpers.
1 and 2?
Definitely.
sometimes you're
Fucking
busy.
Laryl lived forever though.
Sometimes you're busy with Waterdeep crap, and so I'm just like, all right, Ira, you leave
Tiff
this
and
week.
Sheena probably hit level 20 and then decide to settle down and just be like, and then like recess back down to level 5, and then go, want to do it again, and then like go back.
So was there ever a time where Ari needed to do Harper stuff and Waterdeep stuff at the same time? So
Probably.
Ira just like
I'm
turned
just
into her and like led the Harpers
Definitely.
for her. Like, you seem like you're acting a little bit different. Oh no,
Did
no.
we
You get an obituary every year of your life from Mycroft, but you never hear from
Every
him ever
year.
again. It's kind of it becomes fun to
He's
find out how he
sending them.
died this year.
It's him sending them. He's like,
Oh yeah, he's the one.
I
sending
died
them
this
that
year.
stuff.
Haha.
One time,
Decapitation.
the best one was that he died by doing a triple backflip off of a T-Rex and was decapitated in the process.
Did we ever share
get away with that
the
one.
Masked Lord art in the Discord?
No, I don't think we ever did.
Well,
You want me to pull it up?
sure, go ahead.
All right.
You can send
Another
it to the
thing
Discord.
that wraps up is this is all that happens. You never hear from the Giants again. They left Waterdeep and became no longer were a problem from the time after. Let me find that art that Sari did, and I can show you guys some really cool art she did of Ari in her Masked Lord attire.
Are you going to put it on the TV?
Yeah.
Triple
It's
backflip
pretty
and
bad.
ending in decapitation.
Yeah.
I wonder how he got away with that one.
Yeah.
Like, how do you make that one look fake?
There's another one where he just fell into a pit. Yeah,
Fell into a hole and died.
he fell into a pit and died.
No spikes at all. Just,
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
fell.
Little
Just
pit.
fell.
Game ended.
yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah, sometimes you fall and you don't get back up.
Sorry, guys. Give me a moment here. I'm trying to find it. I thought I had it.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Nope, I'm finding it.
Okay.
That thing that Sam said
Huh?
There
on
it is.
Thursday.
Oh.
Like, what a good story.
Yeah. It's
Let's do
the
it
same
again.
thing that he said at the
Yeah.
end of campaign 1, and Travis said, "Let's do it again," and then they said the same thing. It's pretty cute. Yeah. Here we go. Come on.
This week's been nutty.
Yeah.
With that Bo Burnham thing, Critical Role, this.
Yeah.
A very emotional week.
Yeah.
Let's make the next two campaign epilogues even sadder.
yeah.
Mhm.
Let's just
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea.
get it.
Yeah.
Got some ideas already.
Yeah.
For the
If
epilogue.
if I live.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
say
The
it.
Yeah.
epilogue of the 2 other games. All right.
Yeah.
New games.
For my
All right.
USB mode.
oh there she is. Look
Yep,
at her.
that's it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Lady.
Hang on. I gotta flip her around.
Yeah, enhance.
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 Come on, let me flip.
No.
Do a flip.
Enhance.
Do a flip.
Oh, I'm done. I opened it in the wrong thing. Well, here's the epic music for Ari.
It's like, you should slowly pull it in.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, slowly pull it in.
Lady. She looks like a superhero.
There you go.
Whoa.
There's Ari in her Waterdeep
Masked Lord.
Masked Lord
Yeah.
getup.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Good game, guys.
She wears those gloves
Good
to
game.
cover up the Ring of Winter.
Oh, I can zoom
Oh, you
in.
can-
Zoom in on the
Wow.
face.
On the
What the heck?
whoa, you can see
Oh.
the, you can see
Yeah.
the
Good
Good
scar.
little smooch.
You can see
Yeah.
the scar on her face.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Fucking Amalia Castellanter.
yeah. This concludes the end of Waterdeep Dragon Heist, Curse of Strahd, Ghost of Saltmarsh,
And Tomb of
And Tomb of
Yeah, it all-
Annihilation.
it all-
Sort of
it all
Storm
came to
King
one.
Thunder?
Yeah, kind
And
of
Sword of
so
Stone
this
Thunder.
is so this is kind of
Yeah.
the end of the Forgotten Realms series.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of.
kind of.
Kind
Kind of. Well,
Maybe they'll give us something good to play.
you know what, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear?
It's
Wait.
looking like
So
what?
I got something I gotta throw out there.
Mhm.
Did you hear about the Amazon leak?
No.
Apparently, every time Amazon has accidentally leaked something, it's been true.
Oh shit.
Apparently, they're making a Feywild book.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
That's
About
awesome.
time.
Well, it's looking like that time again. We'll see you guys. Oh, we're not gonna have another game after this.
On Friday?
Oh yeah. Well, I
For
mean,
Anvil?
we'll be back for all
do
of
they-
that stuff. And even
Do they,
Paul.
do they get a hint?
No.
Can you? Wow. I don't know
We've
what.
given them enough.
Gosh.
Yeah,
All right,
we
guys.
have.
We'll see you guys next time in the 10 Towns. Bye bye.